The fully geek.
Yes. Good evening, good morning, good night, good day to you. Welcome back to your favorite podcast, the Fully Geek Pod. This is episode 58.
Come on.
Yep.
Hi, guys.
What a blow. Hello,
Well,
fellas.
man.
Hello,
Everyone's okay?
guys.
What's good, people?
How is one doing?
It's all good in the hood. How's everyone's week been?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, busy.
Windy out here, man. Windy, taking down trees and all that. When you're out in the country, the trees are falling down, bruv. So, yeah.
Francis, it's causing a bit
Is that what it's called, yeah? Francis?
Yeah, Francis.
Oh, fiend. Francis causing some destruction, boy.
Bruv, I feel like we're just going through a madness. Like, it's been a couple weeks, like 2-3 weeks ago, we were talking about how does man sleep in this kind of heat. Last week we was on flood warnings. This week the wind right now is blowing like it's like some from a hurricane. Don't know, bro. 2020. What's next, bro? What's next?
Boy.
Just let that
Mermaids are next.
Oh yeah, mermaid. Oh, we've had mermaids.
The River Thames. Imagine we saw a mermaid in the River Thames. Oh my God! I was swim to the mermaid. You know.
To do what?
See, exactly.
What? And do what?
You know, remember it's from a Splash.
Yeah, what are you gonna try and do to it?
Have you not seen Pirates of the Caribbean, bro? That will take you down and kill you, bro. Don't get twisted, you know.
Man thinks he's gonna go lips a mermaid, you know.
No, I don't
Listen,
care.
what he
Listen,
said.
but you ain't gonna be
try
shocked.
lash shit. That's what he said.
That's straight. I remember Splash. You see how buffer she was in Splash. Come on. Tamper with it.
Was Splash
Straight
Goldie
tamper.
Hawn?
No,
Daryl
Hannah.
Daryl
Hannah.
Hannah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But Rich, can you
Everyone-
imagine the smell though?
Get
But
my
the
deep
fishy
on.
smell. Come on. It's long, Rich. It's long.
When she walks out, she'll be walking, innit? When she comes out, she'll be walking.
Yeah, but she still smell.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know where this
I'm
conversation
sorry.
is
I'm sorry.
Where this conversation is going.
And he bring back some last week, man.
Wait, all right. Well, let's start as we mean to go on. Just in case anyone's like wondering, one of our members is taking a bit of a kind of hiatus at the moment. So if you don't hear his voice, he's good, but he's just not with us at the moment. But yeah, shout out Mike, and hope to hear you back on the pod soon.
Just avoid the mastermind.
Big up, man.
That's what it is. Just avoid the mastermind.
I think it was, you know. I think because he knew his week was next week. I just feel like
Yeah.
he wasn't ready.
Shook ones, bruv. Shook ones.
Because I don't think he's. What was he watching? What was his program on again?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gone back to try and see if he can watch
But
them.
you know what it is? When you get to a certain age, you become very forgetful. So he's realizing that he keeps forgetting. So like, he's thinking, I don't expose this. So like, let me take a break, and then hopefully I come back to forget about it, and there's a new topic in it. I see your plan, Mike. I see your plan. Anyway, let's move.
All right, cool. So we'll start with a little weekly roundup. Well, we'll start with how we mean to go on. So, any of you hear about Boris Johnson today, or Uncle Boris, as we'd like to hear him call him? Nah.
What's he done now?
So, would you say, Rich?
No. It's it came up on notifications what Boris has said. So go for it.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, Boris Johnson said that we don't have to wear masks and stuff in school. Then the Scottish government said that they're making the kids wear masks and the teachers wear masks. Wales have also followed. So now Boris Johnson's done a U-turn, and he said that while I'm not telling you have to wear masks, unless you're in an area that's potentially got a high risk, he's saying if you wish to wear a mask, you can. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to teach a class wearing a mask. Like, I don't know, like trying to even, have you ever been to a shop where you're in a mask and you have to ask the cashier, or you have to ask someone in the shop where something is, and they can't hear you, so you have to pull the mask down to tell them what you want to say. You then put the mask back up. The person can't say what they want to say, so they have to take their mask down. It's just getting a bit long. It's getting a bit political, so I'm not sure if it's going to work in schools.
I've had the same discussion. I especially said it's not going to work. The teachers, realistically, the teachers won't wear masks, right? But the teachers are the ones who are always going to be exposed to the virus. I think Dundee a couple of days ago, yesterday, come out I think there was 6. Well, I think 12 or 13 people were infected with coronavirus were the teachers. So it's a case of the teachers will be taking the full effect no matter what. Even though everyone's wearing a mask, the teachers are the one in the front line who, a possibility, will get the virus. Because you can't man all these children wearing masks or not wearing masks. What's going to happen if a kid comes to school? I haven't got my mask today. Would the school be equipped and wearing masks, etc.? There's so much. I think it's crazy. It's very difficult to kind of comprehend how it would work if we decided to do so. Okay, well, obviously we're not going to do it. He's given us the option, but it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult.
Today I went to the shop and I wore my face shield. So you
got a face shield?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I got a face shield.
I can't believe it.
Why'd you get that?
Bro, I can't help but laugh every time I walk past someone who's wearing one of those.
There was 4. You
It's
can buy
just
them
too much.
4 in a pack in Costco. But there are other shops, obviously. I'm not trying to advertise Costco, but they are there. And I just thought, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this stupid thing just making me not breathe, making my glasses steam up. So I just rocked the face shield. And then I was in Sports Direct trying to buy my little nephew shin pads. And then someone come up to me and said, "Sorry, excuse me, can you get these in a size 11 for me?" I said, "I don't work here, love." She went, "Oh, no, you look like you did." Because they're all, I said, yeah, I know. And I just started laughing to myself and just walked off. But yeah.
I got on a tube for the first time, like since lockdown, last week, bruv. I got two face masks here, but one's got the one with the filter. It's got like an elastic type of connection around the ear, innit?
Yeah.
Bruv, the way the thing was biting up my ears, bruv.
Bruv, it's horrible,
Bruv,
isn't it?
I couldn't, severe pain out of my ears. I was like, no, this is long. I kept fidgety, trying to move my ears around, trying to take the mask off for 2 seconds, put it back on. Yeah, it was
what is the rule on this whole mask thing? Because I'm a little, I don't understand it. Like, are there fines? Like, if you're like, are there supposed to be fines you can get? Like,
yes,
because I went
£100 fine or something.
Like, that's why I'm confused. Because some shops, I just walk in, no mask, fine. The staff have no mask.
No, you feel caught. You feel caught.
This is what I'm saying.
No, so I think it's more if, so for example, if they challenge you and tell you must wear it, and you like, no, I'm not wearing it, or blah blah blah, and there's no real reason, they could potentially like call the police if they wanted to.
This is my point. So I was in Tesco.
It's very unlikely that someone's going to do that, unless you're like, say you was in Tesco and you're like, I'm not wearing no blood clot mask. You start dash things and all them kind of stuff start causing the ruckus. Then they might come for you, but that's about it. But on TFL, definitely, if they tell you to wear a mask, you're supposed to wear a mask. Otherwise, you've got to come out the station. So
I was in Tesco. And there were 2 police officers in there. They both had masks on. A few, pretty much all the shoppers had masks on, but I didn't have a mask on. They looked at me, I looked at them, I carried on shopping. They didn't stop me, they didn't ask any questions. I got to the till, they got to the till, they walked out, I walked out. So I don't understand this whole, there was a 2.
You're such a rebel.
I'm not being a rebel. That's not a rebel. How's that being a rebel?
What, did you forget or anything?
Because 98% of everyone's wearing masks and you're not. So you're a rebel.
That just means I'm not a sheep. I'm not a rebel.
Ooh.
I don't. It's like you're all just saying how uncomfortable it is.
Do you know what it is, right? It's not about.
I'm not scared of this thing, so I'm not.
Listen, it's not about.
I don't care what it's about.
It's not. Listen, it's not about sheep. Forget the whole sheep concept. Get that out of your head. People
keep scared of the news, man.
What news? It's got
the news that you keep flipping, sending us in the. Oh, look, more cases. Stop being scared. That's all. That's all it is.
No. When I share information within our WhatsApp group, you got to remember it's stuff for us to highlight or talk about within this particular pod, right? You're saying about sheep. It's not about being about sheep. Again, if you know someone who's passed away from the COVID, I think your whole mindset would totally.
I've had family that passed away from the COVID. That doesn't mean I believe that. I don't know. Just my opinion. I don't know. I see a lot of people that agree that like this whole mask thing is pretty much silly. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. It's not everyone else's opinion. It's just mine.
The mask thing is a
I've
precaution.
not seen anyone ill in these 6-7 months. I've not seen anyone coughing down the street that they need a mask. I need them. I've not seen it in this mad pandemic that we're in. I've not seen anyone sick.
But do you understand it?
People go to hospital and then you're not allowed to see them, and then they've had other complications and they die. But we all look, they died of COVID. I mean, where's the flu deaths? They're all dying of COVID. They're not dying of the flu anymore. It's all COVID. Just me. I'm happy though, guys. Hi.
No one is saying people are not dying from the flu.
I know, but it's just me. I'm just saying.
Nah,
There's two
to be
police.
honest,
All
the
my
mask
point was,
thing-
what is the rule? That's all I was trying to say.
No, the mask thing is irritating.
You said
And 9 out of 10 times, it's more. Like I said, I don't know if it helps, if it doesn't. It's just there to appease people, innit? Like,
Listen,
so,
the manufacturers have come out and said it doesn't help. So if we know that they don't do anything, why are we wearing it? Because we're being told to wear it. If we know it doesn't prevent or cause, why are we wearing them? Like you can go and look online.
Who's the manufacturers?
The manufacturers of the masks, like this
They said
HP level HP5 and blah blah blah, they don't work. Like you can look that up yourself. So why are you wearing a mask? Anyway, that's just me. Right or wrong, you know? It's just what I was feeling at the time.
Conspiracy theories, Marlon attacks. No joking. No, bro, I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
I hear you. No, I'm being facetious. All right. Yeah. The mask thing, we don't know, but again, yeah, we're not going to talk about
My
that.
question was though, what is the rules? That's what.
Yeah, no, there is no
police were in there and
fast
they
and
didn't
hard
ask
rule.
me anything. So
The fast and hard rule is about TfL, and on Transport for London, you're supposed to be wearing a mask on buses, trains, Ubers, unless you have any form of medical reason why you can't wear a mask. And in shops, they advise you to wear masks, but people won't challenge you if you don't wear a mask.
You know, I feel sorry for the deaf because a lot of deaf people lip read and they survive on lip reading, you know what I mean? So like for them now, it's virtually impossible for them to, you know, just know certain things. You know how we take for granted, like, just, I don't know, like there's certain things that we look at, like signs or whatever. Like they might look at people just talking and, you know, they might just see a certain situation, don't know what's going on, and then lip read what's going on. But now, they can't majority of the time. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's kind of like I feel for them, man.
That's why we got to rock those face shields, baby. All right. So last week we spoke about the GCSE results. They finally came out last week, Thursday, and the government announced that they were increased by 7%. And I kind of looked to myself and what was the point of telling us that? Like, it didn't make any difference. We're never going to compare these results to anything. And I just felt that it was another way of the government trying to vilify teachers. Also, the head of Ofcal resigned today. So I think over the whole kind of exam stuff, she's resigned. So, yeah. But literally next week, it's business as usual. Those that have got kids at home, that you've had to work at home and homeschool, be good to know the kids are going back to school next week. So let's see what this working from home actually looks like when it's just you working in one room, your partner working in another room, and there's no distractions of children running around. Let's see how many of you want to work from home then. I know it's no one to comment. All right. There was also this week, I think Sunday night, our time, there was an incident that happened in America. There was a gentleman called Jacob Blake, and he was apparently separating a fight between two women. I think the police had been called. I haven't watched the full video, if I'm honest with you. I'm kind of trying to stay away from that kind of traumatic stuff. But it ended with him walking back round towards his car. I think he opened either the driver's door or the passenger door. There was a police officer following him. The police officer drew his gun and shot him 7 times in his back. Apparently, it was in front of his children, and he didn't die, and he's now in a stable condition.
Apparently, he's paralyzed from the waist down. Apparently.
Oh, he's paralyzed.
Yeah, apparently that's the news that he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know any of that stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I watched the video. I didn't see him stop the fight. The clip that I saw, he was just walking back to the car, and the police were telling him to stop. He just
Oh,
kept
these
on
was the
walking.
time to stop. Okay.
Yeah, but he just kept on walking towards the car. No, he didn't run enough. He was just walking. Opened the car door and was casually about to get in a car, and then the policeman just let off the shots. Bam, bam, bam,
No,
bam,
but you're
bang.
saying he was casually going to get in the car. He wasn't.
Yeah.
The way he was walking around, like he was going to do something. If you
Nah,
look
nah,
at the
nah.
video, no, it looked like.
Nah.
No,
I didn't feel that at all.
Okay, do you know what it is, right? The way I see it on this incident, there's 2-3 policemen drawn guns in front of you, right, saying to you, "Don't. What are you doing?" Obviously, there was no sound to a certain degree.
There was no sound.
Huh?
We couldn't hear what they were saying.
Yeah. So, the way he was walking, to me, he looked vexed.
Yeah,
and the
because
police
because obviously he's been accused of something that he's trying to stop a fight, and the police
Okay,
are trying to
cool.
question him. Like,
Okay,
bro,
cool. So someone's pointing a gun at you, right? A police officer's pointing a gun at you. You walk around the car. The way he was walking around seemed to me like he was vexed. He had. There was something bothering him.
Okay.
And wait, I haven't finished. I haven't finished, right? And he's got a gun in front of him, right? And he's been told to stop. I'm assuming so. So he goes to open the passenger side door, and it looks like he's reaching for something or whatever it is. It does look like that because he bends down.
to get inside the
Bends-
car, you have to bend down to
No.
get inside the car, Rich.
No.
Hold on, sorry, 1 second. You carry on, Rich. You carry on. This is sounding
Yeah.
so much.
See, he opens the door. It isn't to get in the car. You won't put your arm down.
Yes,
It
you
looks like he's
will.
put his-
Of course you will.
What?
You have to get. You try and get it back. You have to bend down and reach forward to get in the car. Of course you do. What are you talking about?
Can you watch the
I
video?
think there's two
Can you-
ways you can get in a
can you
car.
watch
You
it?
either go in like that, or you kind of
You sit your bum in and then
Yeah.
scoop it, yeah.
And his car wasn't. It was a 4x4, like a 4x4, right? So it wasn't a small car. It was a car that you would have sit your bum in.
All right.
Oh,
I see.
everyone's got
Okay,
different methods.
so okay, all right.
Anyway, go on, Rich. Finish
So,
the story. Go on.
Richard, so what we're saying, Richard, is okay, regardless of what he looked like he was doing, yeah? Because I don't know no man that's going to go in his car, pull out a gun if there are other police officers, trained police officers with guns pointing at you. What were you going to do? By the time you raise your hand, they'll shoot you. Yeah? Are we saying that we advocate the police were in the right to shoot in the back 7 times?
Was his kids in the car?
Kids
Yeah,
were in the car.
apparently there was 2 kids in a car, 3
So
kids
you think
in a
he'll-
car.
So what you're saying, Richard, is you would have shot him.
Not necessarily. But
So
if you
you
look at
think
it,
he'll go for a gun with his kids in the car and try to shoot up the cops?
do you know what? Listen, the human race already is corrupt,
No,
right?
Richard, come on.
No,
Richard,
but you, listen. I'm just saying, from my side, there's another way to look at it. Yeah, there's another way to look at it. You've seen someone pointing a gun at you, yeah, and you're still acting the way you're acting, and go into the car and open the car and you're leaning down. No one's saying it's just listen. Put the police down. It's wrong. I'm not saying they should have done that, etc. But it should have been handled totally different from the police point of view and from him himself.
For me, these police officers need to stop being so trigger happy, bro. I don't understand when it became the norm to just be hands on weapon and start letting off shots all the time, bro. Even if my man tried to get in the car to drive away, whatever, bro, you don't think you can catch him at any other point?
There's
Like,
3 of you. There's 3.
He's not a
cops
master
there.
criminal that's trying to run away, bro.
the sad thing is, Nate, it's like when you say when does it become the norm, just to kind of it does feel like it's the norm. It's been happening for how decades.
It is,
You know
and
what I
it's a horrible feeling,
So
man.
yeah, it's one of those ones where unfortunately it is the norm, but it's not right.
Yeah, and that's my thing. It's not right.
And this is my thing where I can see where Rich is coming from. Like, you know, this is the norm. You know, if there's 3 cops there with guns, and you know this is the norm, that they'll kill you by even questioning it. So you just have to say, here what they got, whatever. Okay, again, I didn't see the full video clip. Yeah. So this is where, like, there's 3 cops there, 3 white cops. You're a black guy, yeah, in the midst of mayhem. They've told you to stop, and you're still walking towards a car. You know what can happen. You know these people, bro. They don't care for your life.
Bro,
Like, You know what I mean?
You've also got your 2 children in the car. Yeah.
Right.
It could be your 2 children. One of your 2 of your children are screaming, bro. You could have opened the door to tell the kids to stop screaming. Like, it's gonna be all right. You could do. You know what I mean? Anything.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
It could be anything, but
no,
this
no,
thing's-
there's no common sense there, bro. No matter what, there's
No.
common
When your
sense.
children are around you, your common sense
Oh.
goes out the window, bro. You protect.
Come on. Common sense. When 3 police officers in front of you with guns, right? Think about it. You're in America. You're not in the UK where they'll stun you and all that kind of stuff. You're in America, right?
Okay,
you know, police are trigger happy. It's simple. We know this.
All I'm saying is at that moment there, he could have just gone in there to tell the children to be quiet, bro. It could be anything, bro.
No. It wasn't that.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. None of us know.
No. It wasn't that.
I still don't believe it's justified to shoot a man 7 times in his back.
No
That's
one's
my
justifying it.
No,
Yeah, no
way.
one's justifying it.
But
No
then
one's justifying it.
of course, there's no justification in that whatsoever.
Like, shoot him. Like even
if you punch the officer, there's no justification.
not 7 times in his back, bro.
Don't you lot find it funny that like the whole George Floyd thing just happened and all this marching and all this Black Lives Matter, but it doesn't change it. That it doesn't change it. The police they're not more fearful to kill anyone. Like 3 of them, like I haven't seen it to be fair. I can't really comment, but 3 officers and he still gets shot 7 times. Like,
But the problem is, right? They let him walk all the way around to his car, which I don't understand.
Rich, even if it was justified to shoot him, I'm talking. The thing is, shoot whatever. You're a police officer. Do what you need to do. Whatever. 7 times is my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you shot him.
To be fair, do you know what?
That's what it is for me. It's the come on, man.
But the thing is, if you saw it, you're thinking, why is he still shooting him? I just don't.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean more than anything. Like, you can justify, all right, look, I was in fear of my life. I thought he was going to draw for a weapon, so I shot him to get him down, whatever. But 7 times, bruv.
Yeah, it's mental.
Like some piece of meat, bro.
Like, I watched this video, like, it was like a little, I don't know, little Instagram video. And basically, there's this police officer, and I guess he's playing hide and seek, or he's telling off his children, yeah? But he's in his uniform. Yeah, and he shouts out, if I don't count to the count of 3 or 5 and I don't see you lot, I'm going to whip your ass or some nonsense like this, one white kind of police officer. Bro, he's talking to his kids, yeah? Do you know when he said that, do you know he reached for his gun? Like, he put his hands on his gun when he was shouting at his own children.
Not realizing it's in...
That's what I'm saying, not even realizing. Like, it's just become second nature. Like, I watched Queen and Slim last week again. And like, even that, when you see him walk and he put his hands straight on the... Bruv, you know what? Back in the day, I used to think America was the place to be. I don't want to go there again. You know the ones that I don't want to go there.
Yeah. And the thing is, right, we forget these people are, obviously they're human, right? So the same way that we've been drummed into, as in white people are racist, or all police are racist, all want to kill black people, and he's got the same kind of feeling where black people are violent. So everyone's got that kind of, that's been all embedded in everyone's brain. So he's thinking, oh my God, he's definitely going to go for a gun. 100% is going to go for a gun. And that's why he probably took the shots. Thinking his mind is sticking as well as. And listen, hey, I'm not justifying killing him 7 times, but I'm just saying that police officer's thinking he's going to kill me. Possibly, he's black, he's definitely going to have a gun.
Even, like I said, that's my thing, is that even if he did have a gun, he ain't going to kill me. That's more what it's about. Like, whatever happens, even if he did draw a gun, I
don't think like he would put his kids at any sort of risk.
Yeah, man. That's what I mean. His children are there, man.
I don't think the police
no
are
normal
thinking,
person. Sorry. Go on.
I don't think the police were thinking that, because again, like Nate said, it's not to say like he was some outlaw where they've been chasing him for how many months. It's just he's there with his kids. Why would someone just let me just go up against how many police officers, take my gun out and shoot them in front of my children? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So.
And that's just straight prejudice as well. Like, why would the police think he's black?
No, but this is the real. But this is the realness of it, though.
No, but it's not right, though. It's not.
No, but it's not.
Yeah, of course, of course, it's not right. But what world do we live in? We're human beings. We're not correct.
No, but my thing is this: how many more people does this have to happen to? How many more times do we have to make up excuses, or how many more times do we have to use that reasoning? Oh no, this is the world that we live in. People are not right, bro. It's got to stop, bro.
Listen, I get you what you're saying. It's got to stop. Listen, it's not going to stop. It's simple as that. You think I'm like, what are you talking about? It's honestly, personally, we've seen too much in history, which is clear and evident. It's not going to stop. It is not going to stop, and we're going to have this same conversation continuously. Our kids will, our grandkids will.
God forbid.
No,
To be
but
fair, I have to agree with that one.
Yeah, I agree with you on
No,
that.
I'm not saying the thing is, I'm not saying that it's not, but come on, like change has got to happen, and we've got. If we have to believe that the world is going to get better, or we're going to have change, we have to believe in something. Otherwise, what's the point? You might as well all just become outlaws.
No, but this is the thing, because you have to believe, right? Like sometimes you have religion, you have something to believe in, right? You have something to give you that guidance, right? You have to. If you don't, like you said, everyone become outlaws. You know, the whole purge thing, yeah? And this is the thing. It is simple as that. I've over the years, you know, obviously you just kind of look through things and work things out as you get older, mature and stuff like that. You realize, where is the change? Where is it? The human race has been like this since day one. Since day one, how we started from the beginning, right, through the world wars and everything. There's nothing changes. It's the same systematic system. It's still the system. It's still a divide. Divide is always going to be there until there's one race, right? There's not going to be one race anytime soon, right? So it's still going to continue. I cannot see any progression. There's not going to be no problem. We assume, like, yeah, we've marched, we've got black people more jobs and stuff like that. A lot of the time it's to keep them quiet. It's okay.
Come over the cracks.
All right,
it's
so
a couple of them have a couple billion.
if Jacob Blake's name was, I don't know, Joseph Smith, would he have been shot 7 times in his back?
Probably not. Do you know why?
There's a video out now that they're comparing a scenario where they show Jacob and they show a white guy the white guy was even doing worse, and he didn't get shot.
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta remember, look how we're programmed, right? What's on TV? Like you said last week about, I can't remember what show it was, about black people and having TV shows and making films, and it's gang related, and we keep on seeing that, right? But if you keep on seeing that, you don't think white people, Asian people, other people are going to see that as well. And that's what they think. Already media on TV shows, okay, London, population of black and Asians, blah, 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 criminals. We're all going to see that. If an old woman's walking and there's a group of black boys walking past, she's going to hold her bag. But white people walking past,
So am
she's
I.
Gonna hold her bag.
I'm sorry.
No, but you see what I mean? It is the way it's factored, the way we've been programmed, the way our systems have been educated, what we see on TV. It is all embedded. Even though you think you're not intaking it, you are intaking it. You are intaking no matter what. You are intaking it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's enough.
I agree with you again. It's crazy.
It's just a shame, bro. It's a shame that we're bringing up our kids in this world and there's no hope for them.
Yeah, but our parents probably said the same thing. We just didn't see it as children, and now as adults, we've seen it all.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's even more of a shame. It's even more of a shame if my parents and grandparents saw this.
yeah,
I'm honest with you.
knowing that their children are going to see it.
Really looks like I've got to go and get some land, go live in one of the villages, and just eat off the fat of the land, bro.
Listen, you know how excited you lot sounded last week when you talked about like getting off the plane to your homelands and all that. Like just seeing your people feeling just blessed, people crying, coming back. That's where we're supposed to be. Like Kel said, the laws, like you said, the laws weren't made for us, but in a way they were made for us, if you know what I mean, because that's what catches us out. These mad laws that they've set up to catch us out and put us in prison, and I don't know. It is sad, but.
Yeah, like I said, especially after all the Black Lives Matter and stuff. But you know what? it's a positive pod. So you know what I mean, I hope. Well, I can't say I hope my man gets better. Like I hope things are resolved, and I'm hoping that he does have some form of he can walk again, and his children not traumatized, and his children don't grow up hating the police officers and all the rest
No,
of it.
see, what you've just said is all going to happen.
Wow.
But
All-
Kel, you know
all
what you
gonna
was talking
happen.
about that the comparison? Are you talking about that the white guy that was like running at the officer with a knife? Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen that one, but no, it was that comparison. But
Bro, the officer's running backwards with his gun. He's like, I don't want to shoot you. I don't want
Yeah.
to shoot. Bro, the
Yeah,
officer
yeah,
even
yeah.
falls on the floor, like rolls over.
I've seen that one. I've seen that
Still
one.
ain't shooting
Yeah.
him. So,
Yeah.
but this brother's walking to his car, like he gets in. That deserves getting shot. Not even just shot, 7 times. Anyway, let's move on.
All right. So last week, we're getting slightly sport related here. So Merv, if you want to mute yourself, it's up to you.
He's already on mute.
It's already on mute.
He's on two screens. All right. So Champions League was won by Bayern Munich last week. They beat PSG 1-0. Bayern Munich deserved the Champions League.
Oh yeah, 100%. Bro,
Best team.
beating Barcelona 8-2. Come on.
Bro, I heard
You're
they
in
won
Chelsea.
every game they played.
I
in
know
the Champions
every
League.
single
First
game they
time.
won. Yeah.
So shout out to Bayern Munich. Shout out to man like Gnabry.
Yeah,
Might be.
former Arsenal. My guy, like North London's red and all that.
Yeah. Right,
But, but you know what? Haven't you preferred the Champions League the way it was, how it is now?
It was
It's
back
like,
to back in there. Back to
I like
back.
the I like the
nonsense.
one game. I like the one game.
Yeah.
format,
yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
man.
I really think they need to adopt that because I think when did it start? From quarterfinals, right? Or
Yeah.
No, it started at the end of the
last 16.
because
Yeah.
there was 2 teams that hadn't got to the quarterfinals yet. So remember
Okay,
that Chelsea
cool.
had to play their game when Bayern Munich rushed them, and then
Yeah. Okay. So and I think that's what they should do. The last 16s going forward. It's just one game in the space of 2 weeks. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Just bang it
I
out.
don't know. I don't know if you could do the Champions
Forward.
League every year. Like maybe you'd have to space it out a little bit, but I do like the one game format because I think sometimes people play it safe with this 2 game away goals win.
Yeah.
Like, I
trying to
feel
be
like
smart,
one game, boom, knockout. But you could get like shit teams winning it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's a one game thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a one game thing.
Yeah.
You get me? You could get a Tottenham doing a little dirt or something. You know what I mean? Well, obviously not because they're not in Champions League anymore. Shout out them brothers.
But yeah, nah, man. It was a very cagey final. I thought it'd be more open. I mean, both teams had chances. Don't get me wrong, but like it was, I thought it'd be a lot more open than it was. Like when you see the lineup, you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be goals all over the place.
I honestly think Paris Saint-Germain should be quite embarrassed of themselves.
No, they didn't play it. They weren't
No, that's
embarrassed.
their first final as well. I don't even think they should be embarrassed.
No, listen. You say it's their first final. How much total does the front 3 cost? That is they're getting paid for. That's not an excuse. It's your first final.
No. I don't think no team embarrassed themselves. It was a 1-0.
Exactly, it's 1-0.
It was
man.
1-0.
No, it might have been a 1-0, but really and truly, it was okay. I think PSG had a couple of chances, right? But really, if
Neuer's an alien, you know, he's a straight alien.
I know he's a bit Peter Schmeichelish and advanced level.
More than Peter Schmeichel, man. He's just an alien, bro.
But
That right leg of his. But anyway, go on.
So you say Mbappe what 200 million?
I don't think it was that much, but it was close. Neymar was 200 million, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
200.
Neymar.
Okay.
Now remember Neymar bought himself out of his Barcelona contract, and then he actually went on a free.
But then
Who did
PSG
that?
gave him the money.
No, PSG didn't. The
Secretly, like you
Qatar
wouldn't
gave
know.
it. No, Qatar gave it to him. Because whoever owns
Qatar,
PSG,
yeah.
Qatar gave it to him to be a representative for the 2022 World Cup.
But they're smart, you know.
That's so
They're
crook.
smart.
That's such a crook.
Proper.
Bruv, when you see that legal loophole, boy.
Loopholes, innit? It's legal loopholes. You can't do that, yeah.
Oh,
Can't do nothing, bro.
And no one can tell you nothing because you just didn't break the law.
And then we had Sevilla
That was a shock.
winning Europa League for the 6th time in a number of years.
That's
They beat Milan
their
2-1.
competition, you know.
Yeah.
I thought Inter Milan had this. I thought they had it, man. I thought that firepower they got, I thought it's definitely theirs. But yeah, bro.
I felt for Lukaku because obviously he scored the penalty and then he also scored the own goal, which gave Sevilla the cup.
Yeah, to be fair, I did want Inter Milan to win because there was so much ex-Premier League players there. But but it is what it is.
Yeah, shout out those two.
Sorry to hear that Sanchez didn't win anything. Sorry to hear that.
Did he even play?
Yes, he played.
Wow.
And he come off.
Nate, I'm not sure if you're going to mention this, but you hear about the Harry Maguire thing, yeah?
No, we are. We got that. Hold on. Don't act like we didn't go through the notes beforehand.
I didn't hear Maguire. My bad.
So the next thing we were going to say is Community Shield this Saturday. Premier League champions Liverpool take on the FA Cup winners Arsenal. It'll be in an empty Wembley Stadium. Arsenal won their warm-up match today against MK Dons 4-1. I think Liverpool got beaten 2-0 by Sevilla. No, not Sevilla. They got beaten by I think it was Red Bull Salzburg or one of them kind of teams.
Yeah, I think it was something like that, yeah.
So that by the time we get to our next pod, we should have the Arsenal have won the next trophy. But yes, there's two things I'm going to say. Well, the first thing I'm going to say, we'll come on to the Harry Maguire thing, was it came out yesterday that apparently Usain Bolt...
it was 2-2, Salzburg they played Liverpool.
Was it 2-2?
Yeah, 2-2, yeah.
It was 2-0 when I last checked it. That's mad. Can we scrap that? Richard, just rewind that bit where I said, they lost 2-0. Don't rewind it. All right. So we had Usain Bolt. I don't know. He said he's asymptomatic, which means he has no symptoms. But he thinks that potentially he might have corona.
No, he's been tested. He got tested. He
got tested, but I don't think he's got results.
No, he got results.
No, he's got corona.
Yeah, he said
because
came out and said it.
He did not a live, but he did like a speech or whatever. Where he said that he's just waiting for the test results. So maybe I don't know. Like that was revealed. That was last night. So he said that he's going in quarantine for 14 days. He said he feels fine. He has no symptoms. He wasn't the same as Idris Elba. That was a little bit more dramatic. But so then they said that my man had flown over to be a part of his party. Raheem Sterling. And then like I looked at TalkSport this morning and TalkSport were like, Raheem Sterling, he's not taking himself seriously. This is out of order. What has he done to Manchester City? Now what could they do? He now has to quarantine for 14 days, blah, 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 blah. And I thought, hold on. Like, why are you not using the same energy with your other Donny, Harry Maguire?
Yeah.
Because Harry Maguire, you're defending my man and you're chastising my man. I thought that's not right. So, for those that don't know, Harry Maguire, I think he listened to the pod last week when we told him that everyone's gone to Mykonos. So he booked himself on the first EasyJet flight to Mykonos to rave with the Mandem. And then, so it was it last week? I think it may be the end of last week, beginning of the week. It said that Harry Maguire had been arrested. He had spent a night in jail. And they didn't know why. They said that he was cooperating with the police. It then came out that today he had his court hearing.
Yeah.
And apparently a police officer had been assaulted. He was involved or something around the melee. And I think he also tried to bribe a police officer on my name is, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
I'm Man United captain.
No, but to be fair, I think anyone who's a footballer or celebrity will say, do you know who I am?
No, but do you know who I am? Would you just say, oh, I'm such a person? Like that's highly presumptuous and it's almost rude, bro. Do you know who I am?
It's not almost, it is rude.
It's rude.
It's rude, man.
Yeah, and he tried to bribe them, but apparently he's been found guilty of bribing them. And I think there was some story about them saying that, the two guys were Albanian and something.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you know they were Albanian?
And apparently they drugged his sister or something like that.
Yeah, drugged his sister. And then I think they were going to kick him in his leg so that his football career was over.
Yeah, but no. But do you think that's true that his sister's been drugged? So it would make sense the way he reacted, right, to whatever the situation was.
If it's true, then yeah.
if it's true. But apparently, so it's a bit strange because he asked someone to take his sister to the hospital or something random like that, but they took him to the police station. I don't know how that made sense.
The story's the story's here then everywhere, to be honest.
And the thing was funny, he flew back to England and the court case was still going on.
Did he fly back to England? I thought he's been there. He's been there the whole time.
No, he's in the UK.
Maguire.
Yeah, he's
in Greece.
No. He was released and he didn't have to attend court. You know, like how Lionel Messi and all those guys do all the time.
Is it?
Yeah. He was back in the UK, and I thought, raw. I thought, okay, is that how it is?
Yeah, well, I guess he didn't want to be over there in case he gets sentenced, isn't it?
No, but this is where this is why he says, "Do you know who I am? I don't have to be in court."
And he's got found guilty of aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and repeated attempts of bribery.
So you're
trying to loads of money, mate. I give you loads of money.
So you're trying to tell me, and that was towards a policeman, and you're not being sent to prison?
He's got that privilege card.
You got that privilege card, man. Look, bruv, do you know how many times Ronaldo has dodged a tax man? Do you know how many times? And man's is Messi the same, bro. They all do mad illegal stuff.
Actually,
they don't do illegal stuff. No, that's not right, girl. They don't do illegal stuff. The people behind them. No. What it is, people behind them have tried to say, look, you're going to make sure you get most of your money, and they do the illegal stuff. I don't think Messi or Ronaldo knows enough about the tax code to say that they're the people that are jumping the tax code.
Now, to be fair, I think Messi is on suspended sentence. Oh, it must be finished now, but I think Suarez is on a suspended sentence as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because the people behind them are doing it. They're not doing it.
But the thing is, we if we're late for a bit of tax here, we're straight prison. No one says, "Oh, I don't think Kel would have," but it's straight prison or straight massive fine. Do you know what I mean? But them man there, it's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Anyway.
Oh, so Maguire has got a suspended sentence for 3 years.
Yeah. Because
it's the first offence and the charges were misdemeanors. And he's being taken out of the England squad that he was playing earlier in the day.
No, which makes sense. I think Gareth Southgate said, I stand with him. Obviously, if you're found guilty, you're out. Obviously, it's out of principle, out of kind of England. But let's see what happens.
He's a waste man anyway, Gareth.
So he had his brother Joe, and his friend, I guess, Christopher Sharman. Joe was found guilty of repeated bodily harm, violence against public employees, and attempted bribery. Sharman was found guilty of insult, repeated bodily harm, and violence against public employees. Both of them were sentenced to 13 months in prison, but given suspended sentences for 3 years. So apparently Harry was the only one that just got off with a suspended sentence.
They all got off.
You don't know, but what I meant is that his sentence was a suspended sentence. It wasn't like where the others had actually got suspended.
What does that mean, suspended sentence? Anyway? What does that actually mean?
So basically, if you do anything in the next however long, we can send you to jail for the first thing.
What, in Greece?
Guess so.
But I'm not going to Greece. That's all.
Oh yeah, it would only be affected. It would only be in Greece. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's nonsense.
But they might be able to extradite you. I don't know how it works. But I'll be honest with you. I was in Iron Apple one time. I went to the Cypriot police station, but it wasn't a place that I ever wanted to go again, bro.
Yeah.
And I didn't do nothing. Someone crashed into my moped. I went there. The man I'm English. He was writing my statement for me in English, bro. I had a flight to get to. I just signed it and I kicked, bro. I didn't care. I didn't care because that is a joke, bro. I'm not being locked up over here, bro. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah. We also had, I don't know how to say this. So Saturday night, we were supposed to be at Marlon's house watching the big fight. I drew him out there. Marlon forgot. So I ended up having to pay for it myself. And that was the Dillian White versus Povetkin fight. It started off also well. Sorry, before I did you watch the fight, any of the fights before that, Kel? Or
No, I
anyone?
watched the so I feel
Taylor.
bad. But I watched the woman boxing. Yeah,
Katie.
Taylor.
Katie.
yeah,
Yeah.
Taylor.
yeah.
Did you not think, that Katie didn't deserve to win that fight?
No, she did, because the other girls is throwing punches, but Katie's punches were like proper timed and they're connected, whereas the other girls is throwing them and they're
All
landing
right,
everywhere.
Katie. All right. Okay. Did you expect her to win unanimously with the point
Nah, not
difference that
unanimously.
she had?
Yeah, I thought it'd be like a what's it called?
Like a
Those,
split decision, or like
yes,
closer to a draw or
yeah,
something?
yeah. That's what I thought it would be. Yeah,
When
definitely.
she got unanimous, I thought, come on, someone's like, who's paying the referee here, bro?
Yeah, it's long. It's a myth.
But then we
Let
had
me
Dillian White
So,
and go on.
Nate, just one more thing, yeah. So I was driving back on the M25 back to my yard, yeah.
Not watching the fight though.
Wait, so like I'm driving back now, yeah. I'm seeing mad lights in the sky, innit? So I'm thinking, wow, babe, look, Northern Lights. She goes, no, it's not. It's an aeroplane. I was like, it's not an aeroplane. Look at the lights, man. It's Northern Lights, man. She's like, no, it's not. I'm like, look. She goes, oh yeah. Oh yeah. She put her glasses on. Yeah, it's Northern Lights. No, that's not the Northern Lights. That's some UFO shit. Because I was thinking to myself, there's no concert. There's no social event gathering. So it can't be no lights. And then when we got home, I put on a box. I was like, oh. Because my man is in Essex, isn't it?
Yeah, you drove past my man's house.
I was like, oh, scene. I called her down. I look. But yeah, yeah. Continue.
I thought you were gonna give out man's postcode. I was like, okay, cool.
Nah. But on the M25, it was there, man. I was like, scene.
Yeah, so we had Dillian White. To be fair, first 4 rounds, I thought Dillian White was doing all right.
All right.
No, he was doing good. He was doing good.
Killing it.
Two knockdowns in round 4. I thought, you know what? Dillian, he's learned something. Dillian's gonna do his thing. Like, man's been like #1 contender for like over 1,000 days, like 3 years. Like, I was good. Then out of nowhere, Povetkin went to go and give him a shot to the body. I think
The dummy was serious.
Dillian kind of went to brace it. He switched it, gave him an uppercut straight on his chin. Then he went down, boy. You know, like that guy on the tube
Like
last
a
week.
bag of chips. Yeah, man.
Like that guy on the train. He went down, bro. He was knocked out before he hit the ground.
Yeah. Big time. Bruv, it's the movement. His movement, like the dummy. It was so quick. But I was watching it, yeah, and I felt like I blinked and I missed what happened. I was like, I just saw Dillian on the floor. I was like, what the hell? I was so amazed. I was like, nah. I was like, what happened? Oh man, I was so pissed.
And the thing is, I was watching it on some other stations. Yeah, other platform, and through my phone. And obviously, you got WhatsApp. So I'm all like a 30-second behind, and someone come up and said, "My lord," and I thought, "Oh my god." You know, automatically I knew Dillian lost, and I saw it, and I thought, what a serious knockout. And the thing is, again, this is why the problem is about not problem. This is why heavyweight boxing is always, even though you think, oh yeah, he'll knock him out, it's just that one blow will just take you.
But didn't you man think, like, when Dillian knocked him down, even the first knockdown, like, get back on him. He was too, like, he just went back to jabbing, went back to boxing. I'm like, no, bruv. Like, he's going for the kill.
Do you remember when AJ did that though?
I know. But
lost,
AJ, that was, I know.
So sometimes you've got, like, what he's trying to do, he's trying to improve his boxing. He's trying to box clever, innit? But for me, can he come back from this? I know, like, there's a rematch clause, but can he come back from this?
Oh yeah,
100%.
Dylan's got a heart. Like, if it was AJ or something, because we were all questioning AJ in it. Has he got a heart? Dylan's heart, we don't question Dylan's heart, bro.
Bruv,
he's a gangster, bro.
It's not about your heart anymore, bro. It's about your chin, fam.
Because
my thing is this.
Come on.
Bruv, no, hold on one second.
He's had bare fights with bare champions, you know.
No, you know what it is? It's not that. My thing is, it's not the manner that you get beaten, bruv. You've been knocked out cold.
He got knocked out cold for AJ. AJ knocked him out cold.
But that's what I said twice.
He still came back.
No, it's not bad. I'm saying. So now that means that your chin is suspect, no?
Not really, because he's had between AJ and this fight, he's fought a lot of hard punches, bro.
I've caught him sweet on the chin like that. I don't know, bro.
Ah, boy.
So what? Can my man do? Can my man go against the Bronze Bomber like this, or Tyson Fury?
The Bronze Bomber is questionable.
It's different now. You're Bronze Bomber. Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury hasn't got power. Tyson Fury hasn't got power. He hasn't got power.
But he's got boxing ability, bruv.
Yeah, no, he's got. So he could outbox Dillian, yeah, because that's his game. But yeah, Wilder now, on the other hand,
Nah,
yeah,
Wilder will punch him up differently.
Yeah, Wilder, just one swift, and he'll be gone. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man.
You know what else pissed me off? Yeah. So I was watching it. The missus came home. And
Don't.
What happened? No, funny. She pissed me off. She goes, "Oh, what's going on?" I said, "Oh, Dillian just got beaten." She's like, "Oh, let me see." So I rewound it for her and I pressed play. And then she started busting up, you know, like genuinely busting up. Like, and I said, "Why are you laughing?" And she was going, "Oh my God, he's so funny. He got knocked out." I said, "Babes, go upstairs. Like, I'm getting upset with you now, innit?" And then she's like, No, babes, go on the internet. Where are all the memes?
Bruv.
Oh, wow.
So I was watching it with my missus here. Obviously, when I saw it to watch her boxing because of the lights that we saw, just to confirm that it wasn't UFOs or Northern Lights yet. She stayed and watched. She watched the boxing. I was like, apart the questions. Anyway, apart from the questions, yeah. When did he got knocked out? Oh my gosh, he's faked it. It's a scam. I'm like, babe, relax. It's not a scam. No, bruv, mate. I was getting vexed. I said, just stop commenting, please. She's like, no, it must be a scam. Look, he's faking it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't.
So Marlon, I'm gonna have to blame you again for that.
Yeah,
you should have been watching that.
Why are you saying yeah? I was like, oh, sorry, I can't make it. I was like, yeah.
We should be watching boxing.
No, my bad. I proper forgot though.
I wasn't having to deal with them kind of differences. But yeah, shout out Dillian White. Hold tight. We do hope you come back and you strengthen that chin.
So just a quick thing: if he does beat Povetkin again, if he does beat him, he's mandatory again anyway. So he has to go and fight. Yeah, so he's cool. He's got this. Just like Joshua, you know, we were a bit frightened with Joshua if he'll do it again. He did it.
I don't know, you know. I'm not sure.
I believe it. Dillian's gonna do it again, 100%. He'll do it.
I'm not sure.
But he wasn't losing that fight. He was not losing.
He wasn't losing. Yeah.
At all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
why I was shocked that he lost. Like watching
But
the first
everyone
few
was.
rounds.
Yeah.
And then he got knocked out like that. Yeah.
I'm for it. It's just for me, it's the manner that he got knocked out. I think anyone can get caught with a sweet punch, and if you get down, you're a little bit dazed. But he was out cold, bro. That's what it was for me. Like, you're out cold. That's the second time you're out cold.
Bro,
Yeah, but you got caught, innit? You got caught,
bro.
That's it,
exactly.
Bro.
If someone connects well, then someone connects.
AJ got knocked down 4 times in that
No,
fight.
knocked down. Knocked down is a difference. Knocked down and knocked out. A man can punch you and you lose your balance. It can fuck with your kind of balance. That's fair enough. But when you see the stars, bro, he was sleeping. Eyes rolled back, snoring, ready for the pillow. Pass me my teddy bear.
No,
he was gone.
That's still sucking his thumb.
Nate, why you like this?
Okay, am I wrong?
No.
He was knocked down, but come on, support your British fellow.
Bruv, I'm trying to support him. He's British, he's Jamaican. I'm there for him. I want Dillian. Because I'm not even calling him Dylan, because his name's not Dylan, it's Dillian. I want Dillian to come back. I'm just a little bit shook if he can do it. But I want you to do it, Dillian.
To be fair, I have more confidence in Dillian
than AJ,
than AJ when AJ went to go and...
That's like
yeah.
me.
What, against the Mexican?
Yeah, I was shook at it.
Bruv,
But the Mexican had his number.
Now, when I saw him living his best life, yeah, after winning, I said he's in it for payday. He's not caring about fighting again, bro.
It's true though. Man was bought a mansion, he bought a Royce. He was buying bare things, you know,
bare whips,
Rolexes.
no training, just yamming the finest of foods, bro.
He kept it so much heavier, didn't he?
So much heavier.
I knew it was nonsense.
Oh,
I'm surprised Richard hasn't mentioned AJ's haircut, but we'll move on.
yeah, I know. I saw that, Nate.
What? No, I didn't see nothing.
You see AJ's haircut?
You look like your twin, Rich. You had a little bit of a black. Yeah, you look like your twin, boy.
Bro, if you can, go back and watch it, bro. It's too funny. This one I'm only going to mention quickly because it was out and the timeline was going mad about it.
I'm Googling. So.
Do you see Poet's outburst last week on Filthy Fellas against Miles?
Probably just me and you, Nate, to be honest.
Okay, well, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
Poet had a bit of an outburst on Miles.
But explain what Filthy Fellas is.
So Filthy Fellas is like basically it's like Us, but they talk about football all the time.
Yeah.
And they have like different shows, and they were talking about, literally this show was about who was the best left back, the top 10 left backs in the country.
In the Premier League, yeah.
They always kind of go against Miles. Miles always forever taking L's. And I think this time,
For years.
Just snapped.
For years.
He just snapped. He said he's not accepting it. And basically he treated Poet like he was a substitute teacher, like he was a supply teacher. Poet ended up getting very, very angry and shouting. And then kind of, for me, getting a bit personal, which I think was out of order, talking about Miles, that's why you're 30, you live with your mum still, and something, such, all that kind of stuff.
But live?
Lost it.
Not live, but...
They film it and then they still released it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was watching Poet's socials yesterday, and he was with his twins. So he's got twin boys, Zion and Khalifa, and he hasn't seen them since, I think,
Jan. Since Jan, yeah.
Late Jan or February. So I think maybe that's what he was going through, innit?
Yeah. Because I watch Filthy Fellas every week, innit? And he was switching it every week.
He's been like that for the past couple
years. For about a good month and a half. He's been switching on everyone, like Margs, like he's just switching randomly on people. Like if he doesn't, the thing about Poet, he talks a lot. So when you're trying to get a word in, he cuts you off. He'll even ask you a question, and before you can even answer the question, he's cutting you off, and so people are like, relax, calm yourself, and then he gets irate. And it's like, what's wrong with you? Just what's your like? You could tell there's something going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, and he was actually properly snapping as well. So maybe, hopefully, this week they've got a new episode to come out tomorrow. So, but hopefully, he's a little bit better. If he's actually,
I don't think he'll be on there because he's in Sweden. So
any over here with the kids?
No, Sweden.
Okay, I thought it was over here still.
No, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out Paul. Like he's a local lad. You know what I mean? Lives he used to live in Free Lane around the corner and that. But just to also catch you up to date, the next versus clash is Bank Holiday Monday, which is going to be Brandy versus Monica, or Monica versus Brandy, depending on what poster you look at. Guys, hell, who you got winning that?
Seem to be confused. He belongs to me. Sorry, Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy.
Someone kick him off instantly.
Brandy all the way.
Brandy. Rich?
Brandy all day long.
Merv?
Yeah, it's got to be the Brandy, man.
Yeah, I think Brandy.
Listen, but listen, man, it's just one of those days. Hits. Jeez!
But that's the only thing is, like, I don't know any other Monica songs after that, you know?
I know, but you know, when she plays it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. Trust me. Yeah, but I know you mean.
I've still got some Monica albums, but I don't, like, I couldn't off the top of my head. But Brandy, like, I Want to Be Down, The Boy, like, who gets to play The Boy Is Mine?
Boy, both of them, innit? Both of them. They just play together and stuff.
It's like Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, because Jill Scott wrote that for Erykah Badu, innit? So they both played it. Okay. But I think Jill Scott played the live version when she performed it on stage for the first time, and then Erykah Badu played the actual song version. Yeah.
All right, but yeah, definitely looking forward to that one next week. So that should be a little bit of a R&B remembrance before I have to go back to work on the 1st of September. I'm so not looking forward to it, you know. How can my 6 weeks be done already, bro?
6 weeks?
I know. You're acting like I weren't at school during lockdown, bro.
Minimal.
Bro, minimal schminimal, bro. I was out here, bro.
I was out here putting in work.
Bro, no Easter holidays, no half term. I was grinding. But yeah, back to the plantation I go. Yeah, that was probably about it. Also, just to let you know, there was an interview with myself. You can find it on Boss in the Game Clothing on Instagram. So if anyone wants to check it out. It's on his Instagram page. I guess you get to meet one of us. To be fair, I'm fully geeked. I might even just repost it, so it's there as well. So if you want to get to that.
Yeah, man. Right. Big.
That was a good interview, man. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I was a little bit,
Yeah.
A bit shook at one point, but it's all right. It was all
No,
right.
man, that didn't come across at all.
Yeah, no, I know how to talk, but it's at the time. Like, you know,
Yeah. Just remind someone to do the Wi-Fi business next time. Right?
yeah. You should have messaged me, bro.
I thought, you know what? I thought if I message you, it will cut out the the live stream.
That's the only annoying thing about live, because you can't. I need my phone in it. You know? Yeah.
Because before I actually sat down to it on the computer, but the computer you can't do Instagram lives on the computer.
No, I can't. Stupid.
Mad.
All right, well, let's get on to nuts and bolts, guys. Yeah. Lovecraft Country, episode 1 and 2. Everyone watch episode 2 this week?
Yeah.
Marley Marl.
All right, can someone explain to me what happened, bro?
I think
wrong thing this week, you know. I watched Untold Stories.
Untold Stories.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Yes, because
that's I didn't unsaid story. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay. No, obviously, we're going to talk about episode 1 in it first, because obviously we didn't talk about it last week.
Yeah.
All right, so guy, where did he come back from the war? Yeah. What's his name again? The main character?
Atticus,
yeah.
That's it. Atticus. I remember his name. Yeah, I remember.
Like, he come back from the war, come to check his uncle, in it. So I think he lives with his uncle, right? So obviously, but the first scene was mad though. Is that war? Then you see like the spaceship come down, and then like some red alien woman hugging him and whatnot. So I was like, wow. Yeah, so I was like, what the hell is this about? But obviously, he was dreaming in it.
Mm.
And apparently, there's a book out for this, but I haven't read the book. But yeah, then so obviously he's looking for his dad. Apparently, his dad wrote him a letter to come and get him, or help from some county called Lovecraft County, right? In some letter, right? So he tells his uncle. His uncle's like, nah, that's not him, blah, blah, blah. But he says he's going to go. Uncle goes, okay, I'll come in with you. And then, I'm poor with names. The light-skinned girl.
Letitia
or Letty, they call her, innit? Yeah, Letty was like, I think her uncle lives on a way or something like that, so she jumped on a ride. And then, obviously on the journey to this county, they go through some madness in regards to like racism. They go to a cafe. You know what I mean?
That cafe scene was so funny,
bro. Because the chilling there. It's not funny, but I can just so see it. Do you know what I mean? Like the man's the chef or the grill, whatever he's called, just looking at them nervously, like what the hell? Do you know what I mean? And then obviously Letty goes to go toilet. She overhears the chef like calling the boys like, "Yo, there's a curling folks."
And the thing is, like I said, back then that was normality. You just chase them out.
Standard.
And you think there's going to be a change?
And don't even get arrested for it. You know, it's normal. But anyway, so these goons come chasing them down the drive, like a high speed car chase, basically. And then out of nowhere, in the beginning you see a car parked up watching Atticus. You know what I mean? So like, wow, who's in the car? Who, like, what's that all about? And then we see the same car during the car chase. We see the same car coming from the adjacent way, coming to cut off the white goons, whatever we want to call them. And then the car just flips and it kills the white guys in it. And then the blonde girl comes out looking at Atticus, and Atticus is looking at her. So then I was thinking, do they know each other, or have they met before, or what's going on here?
Yeah, it's a quick thing. You know that car crash, right?
Yeah.
I had to rewind it 3 or 4 times because I thought there was an error where the car flipped over. You see, when the car flipped over, it didn't hit anything. It didn't hit the other car.
But in the second episode, we know why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you get me. Yeah.
So I rewinded it 2, 3 times, thinking, wait, hold on, it didn't even hit nothing. So why is it flipping over like that?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, you know, when those bloopers, you know, when you think, yes, I've caught someone out.
The thing is, I kind of knew what it was because I kind of knew what this show's about. I knew there's some sort of supernatural stuff in this show, so I knew it's probably some supernatural thing. Because it was too bait the way the car flipped. You could see it. There's no connection, so it was too obvious. You know what I mean? And then obviously so they hit another county, and then some sheriff is like just trolling them. You get me? Like, right, you know what?
That sheriff, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bastard, bro. Straight.
Wait,
Man from hell.
what did he say? You got to leave here by sundown, right? And you can't go over the speed limit. Is
I
he
know,
mad?
piss take. But yeah, so he follows them all the way to make sure. He followed them all the way on the motorway, you know, making sure that if they don't make it, they get arrested. If they speed, they get arrested. But it was just catch-22. But
And
yeah,
he kept on hitting their car with his car as well.
bro, evil prick, bro. But then they just made it. But obviously he called his boys in the next county to say, listen, obviously there's some black people coming just to harass them in it or kill them or whatever. So obviously as soon as they got past that the borderline into the other county, it was like boom, some other like 5 to 6 cops waiting for them. Do you know what I mean? Took them into the forest, about to kill them, and then they hear some noises. Then that's when obviously the episode is flipped on his head, and then you see some alien dogs. I don't know what they are. Some alien dogs.
Nate's shaking his head.
They look like golfers, but
Yeah. But yeah, it started yamming up the cops in it. They start yamming them up, and then obviously they make a run for it. They find a little house in the countryside somewhere. They're hiding out there. Obviously, one of the cops got bitten by one, and then I was kind of thinking, why is he not dead? Because like his whole arm is hanging.
Yeah, like his shoulder was off in it.
Yeah,
how's his arm still connected, man? That was
that's
nasty.
what I'm saying. And man was talking normal, you know, like give me the gun, give me the gun, go out get a car. I'm like, right, how's this guy even communicating? So yeah, basically,
off like that.
yeah. He like told Letty to go and run to the car and put it because I think that the uncle discovered that he had because he was the last to run into the house in it.
Mm-hmm.
He discovered that obviously he had a flashlight with him and he wasn't attacked. So they kind of worked it out that they don't like light. So they told Letty to get to the car and put the lights on in it and drive so the aliens or whatever they are will not attack them. So obviously when that's happening, this guy that's got bitten and his arm's hanging off, he's changing slowly, and well, not slowly, it was quite a quick change.
Yeah.
And he just changes to one of those things. Then man are trying to shoot it up. He's not having it. Eats up the other guy. Eats up the other cop. And then Letty comes just in time. They all run outside. And then some whistle blows, some like wolf whistle. And then all the aliens ran back to wherever they came from, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously they're walking and we see this massive mansion. And then some blonde guy opens the doors like, yeah, we've been waiting for you, Mr. Freeman, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that ends. So like everyone's like, wow, what's that about? What's happened?
And to be fair, from the first episode, from what you guys told me last week, make sure you watch it, you will like it. And you know what? And I thought, this is sick. I was like, yes. Honestly, I thought, wow, what is this? What is this show?
Yeah, it's
because didn't we compare it to
Watchmen?
Watchmen. We compared it to Watchmen. It's like it's got the same kind of concept. Then obviously episode 2 came. I'll let you guys finish that off. Go on.
No, I done episode 1. So that's got Murph gone. Episode 2.
Yeah, actually it's between you two because I'm just as bad as Nate, innit?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. It was Whitey's on the Moon, bro. And I got the thing is, it comes out Monday morning at 2:00 in the morning, yeah. So I watched this bright and early, and I still like, what the hell, like. Yep, I don't know, bro.
Right, so they end up in this mansion house, and they all obviously the uncle and Letty, they're mad happy because it's like the room. Each room is for their not fantasy, but it's what they love to do in it. So obviously the uncle loves reading books. So the uncle's like proper dancing, like taking out all the books. Like it's my favorite book. And then Letty's like trying on bare garms, but all the garms fit her perfectly.
Proper.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So like they all have a will of a time in their room, but then Atticus is like thinking he's recollecting like, listen, last night like it was a mazza, like last night was a mazza. So he's trying to recollect like what's happened, what's going on. Do you know what I mean? And then all three of them always, I think some alarm goes off, and all three of them come out, and like he realizes that the uncle and Letty. I still don't know why Letty's still with them, you know. But anyway, why they can't remember. They can't remember what happened last night. They're like, what are you talking about? All I can remember is the sheriff or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't remember the dog, the massive dogs with teeth. I don't remember none of that. So it's kind of like, right, what's going on? How come they don't remember? But I do, kind of thing. And then so they have breakfast and whatnot. Then they go to the village, the next village, where they meet some woman with dogs and whatever. And like,
She's got a whistle in it.
you know the uncle,
she's got that with.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. He hears the whistle. She's like, oh, that's the same whistle that took away the aliens, whatever, in the first episode. So let's go and find out who's blowing that whistle. Obviously, when he confronts her, huh?
Are we gonna call them aliens?
I don't know what they called, bruv.
I don't know. I don't know.
The aliens, man.
Yeah, we'll call them aliens until we know what they are.
Yeah. So let's call them hellhounds. Hellhounds. All right. So so he confronts the lady. What'd you use that whistle for? Why'd you use that whistle? And the woman's like, what are you talking about, man? You used to be on a leash or whatever. So I think they follow her into like some little like lighthouse thing. And like, you know the uncle, how come he's so good at buildings? What is he? Is he a surveyor or something? Because he knows buildings to a T. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when he went to the warehouse, the lighthouse thing, he was able to say, listen, this house is built in a way where there's a dungeon. He didn't know there's a dungeon, but he knew there was an underground. And like, you know, the White House thing, like he knew so much about the building.
Yeah.
And why do you know what I mean? So I feel like he's like some sort of surveyor or some sort of, I don't know.
No, I tell you what, I just think it's just knowledge. I just think.
Yeah, okay, it might just be knowledge, but he just knew straight away, like the way he's built, I could tell there's a dungeon there. And then they all assumed that, okay, that's where my dad is, for sure. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, in their head, they're planning. On their way back now, those same hellhounds came out again. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously the blonde girl and that woman with the dogs came and blew the whistle again. And those hellhounds left. Do you know what I mean? But again, the uncle and Letty totally forgot what happened. They're like, wow, why am I dirty? What's happened? So he's like, wow, okay, these men have got spells that they use. Go on, Rich.
No, I was going to say, you know, when the uncle was talking to the woman with the dogs, you see how deep racist she went into?
Yeah. That's kind of above it. It's the 50s.
She was so deep. I can't remember the exact words that she was saying, but
straight racism, like, straight.
Deep racism, and I thought, wow, this is him. Okay.
But the uncle cracks me up, you know. That's why I'm pissed, but yeah.
All right, so you see, all right. Yeah. I'm honest. You see all of this bit? I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah, I understand. There are these random alien things that I don't really understand, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's then when we started going into all of the cult things and.
So basically, a guy called, is it Letitious or Letouche? I can't know. Letitious, I think his name was. Letitious.
Is the guy from Ghost?
Huh?
Ghost?
You know the guy from Ghost, the Sam's friend that betrays him, and he dies at the end.
No, that's not him. Is it?
The main one. Like, so there was
that's Samuel. That's Samuel, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's Samuel.
Yeah. And then there's the other guy that the uncle or the dad or something. Like, he's the guy from Ghost, if you remember him.
I'm confused. So Samuel's the leader of this cult, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who are you talking about? Because Letitious is the one that invented the cult. He's the founder of this cult.
Yeah.
Did they show him I didn't see any footage of him.
No, because
there's no. Okay.
Because the Samuel guy, he's the guy from Scandal. He's fit.
Yeah.
The president.
I don't watch. I don't know.
Yeah. He's a pretty. Sorry, go on. No, just remember who he was.
Yeah. So basically, I think so. Letitious, from what I got from it, he's the founder. Letitious is the founder of this cult. Do you know what I mean? And basically, the Freemans are direct descendants of this Letitious guy. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
but I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know how he died or what happened to him. Oh no, I think he got destroyed in the building. Anyway, so because he raped one of the slaves that he were working for him. He raped this woman that gave birth to the Freemans, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Atticus is the last surviving Freeman. So apparently,
Through his mum.
Is it for the mum?
Yeah, I think it must be through the mum. It can't be through the dad.
No, because I think it's for the dad. You know.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
think
for the dad.
yeah, because I think because he's the last surviving one, he holds more power. I think that's what it is. Because he's the last surviving male,
Yeah.
he has that I don't know, that
But
royalty.
if it's through the dads, yeah. All right. So you remember the bit where they were under another spell, yeah,
Mhm.
and the uncle was in the room, like lipsing the woman who clearly wasn't
Yes.
his wife.
Okay. No, that's Attica's mum.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It clearly wasn't his wife, like the woman we met in the first episode,
Yeah.
the one that
What,
he was
so,
having sex with, and the child was downstairs listening.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
so is that's his mum?
That's Attica's mum.
Yeah,
That
and then he says that he might
No,
be
she's
Atticus's dad.
outstanding.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking, like, how the bloodline went.
Yeah, but they're both Freeman because they're brothers.
Okay, so it could have went through any of them.
Yeah, they're brothers, so they're both Freeman.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's still
Yeah.
So where was I? So basically Samuel's aim is to get back or to get to the Garden of Eden so he can have eternal life in it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think they need a bloodline of Letitia's to do that.
So that's when they put him on the thing, and then there was like all that electricity going through him, and the plant going around him, and all that stuff.
Exactly, because you can see the Garden of Eden through that little whatever it was. You know what I mean? So, but then he saw his forefather. Well, is it mother? Anyway, he saw his ancestor, which is that woman that Letitia originally raped. She was pregnant with his forefather. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I don't know how or why, but obviously she gave him some sort of insight or telepathically, like, listen, don't do it. You got the power within you to destroy this whole building and destroy everyone here. So I think she obviously tapped into that power that he has, and then he just annihilated everyone in that building, including the building itself. Oh, so I missed a part. Obviously, they escaped. So I missed a whole big part. Sorry. So basically, they went back to that village where they went to with the woman with the two dogs to try and save the dad in it. Yeah. So they went back there, but they realized that obviously dad wasn't there. He escaped somehow. I don't know how. That's what I mean. The uncle again figured out the room and knew there was some loose brick somewhere and moved that brick and was able. Do you know what I mean? He's got some mad talent where he just knows stuff about buildings. So he realized that that obviously the brother escaped through this way. So they come at the top. And then the dad obviously was digging for days, you know what I mean? And finally came out happy, like, yes, I made it. He turns around, he sees his son and sees his brother, and obviously Letty. And then straight away he starts cussing the son. What are you doing here? But apparently he didn't even write a letter to his son.
Yeah,
so so who wrote that letter? Do you know what I mean?
Mystery.
That's another mystery there. And then obviously how did they get back to the mansion after that again? Did they get caught? Oh yeah, so they're driving now. So obviously they're driving.
And then the woman's got the spell.
Yeah, so they're thinking, right, okay, let's escape. So they're driving like, yeah, whatever. They're crossing the bridge now. Then they put that barrier, that secret spell barrier. So obviously they hit that barrier. The car flips backwards, and everyone comes out.
Bro,
yeah.
So hold on a sec. Don't you think that the speed that they were going at and the impact that they hit that barrier, like, don't you think at least the people in the front seat should have died?
But they should come flying out of the. They should have come flying out of.
They should have flew out of their front window, hit the force field, and fell back.
No, but that's splattered on the fucking thing,
They should have been pancakes, bro.
Straight pancakes. But obviously for the film sake. Yeah, and then obviously Samuel, is that his daughter? Yeah, the daughter.
Yeah, his daughter
came out.
Samuel was the guy that was in Ghost, isn't it? Just a bit of trivia there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I googled that. Yeah, it was.
But yeah, so Samuel comes out, has a little speech. Listen, right, I need you, but whatever. If you don't come with me, bang, shoots Letty first, and then he shoots the uncle second. Do you know what I mean? Now you have to. If you come with me and do what needs to be done, then I'll save them both. So obviously when they go back to the yard now, he saved Letty's life first. So he goes, obviously when the performance. So what's it called when you not sacrifice, but when the ritual's done, then I'll save your uncle. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, like I said before, Atticus was able to channel his powers and then destroy Samuel and destroy the whole yard in it. So obviously, the uncle wasn't saved. So uncle was still bleeding out. So obviously, like Letty and Atticus' dad and Uncle Charlie, they were at the building, but obviously the uncle didn't make it because he was obviously shot and stuff like that, which was a bit of an emotional scene, man. 'Cause I like the uncle, man. I liked his character, man. I liked his character.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He went too soon.
Yeah, man. Proper too soon, man.
Well, has he gone too soon? Is he even finished? I don't know. You know,
Might
like
show up in episode 8 or something.
Could be anything.
Or 9. Yeah.
Come back as some spirit. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So that's how it ended. So it was episode 2 was like, okay, so what was the whole point of this? Do you know what I mean? I think maybe it's a backstory to his lineage. So obviously now we know that he's of a descendant of someone powerful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it was nice to see Omar. It's always nice.
Yeah, Omar. Yeah.
Do you know what? It just reminded me of some crazy episode of like Scooby Doo. You know, like that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Like, and the music was just the soundtrack is so big, man. It's like the music's just scary as well. Like it's just got some weird sounds to it, man. Like,
Raphael Sadiq actually helps out on the music as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just got some eerie kind of sounds to it. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, man.
So if it ended, would you guys be upset?
What episode 2?
Today?
It's too soon a minute. I'm curious. Like it's mad. It's just they're just throwing stuff at us at one time.
There's so much to unravel. So much to unravel.
And obviously it's going to unravel like towards the end of the series, isn't it?
Did you man see the trailer for next week?
No.
I haven't seen
it. Okay.
This is one of these programs I just need to go in blindly each episode.
Cool.
But I'm not gonna lie. After listening to you, I'm gonna go and watch episode 1 and 2 again, bro. So, I'm gonna start. You know, like this is how I used to watch Game of Thrones, bro. With pen and paper, pause, write down what happened, come back to it, rewind it.
Bro, you know what? I was watching. I haven't gone to Collider in years, innit? Because Collider's kind of fallen off now. I went to watch see if they're speaking about this show, and the girl, one of the women that I can't remember her name, but she's always She said she watched episode 1 5 times. She said she loved it so much, and like there's certain gems in it, so she kept getting from it. She watched it 5 times, bro.
What?
Episode 1.
What?
She loves that stuff, man. She loves that sort of stuff, innit? So.
But it's got Journey Smollett in, so that was good enough time for me to watch it again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the shows that you probably have to watch it a couple of times, and you think, what nonsense is this? When you watch it again, you think, okay, cool. You kind of miss something.
Yeah, but, I think it's going to be one of them shows that, for me, to watch episode 1 after I've watched episode 2 will help me understand episode 1 better. And vice versa.
Yeah, because that's why Samuel said, "Oh, you're darker than I expected." I thought that was straight racism at first, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously, he's just thinking, Alicia's descendant will be white because he was white. But obviously, he didn't know that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, that made sense because I did notice that, and I thought, right, they're really throwing this race thing in there, bro.
Yeah.
BLM, bro. They're just throwing it out there. But yeah, shout out to HBO because I think to be fair, most things on HBO they're sick anyway. So
yeah.
All right. On a quick one, we had the return of Famalam season 3. If you haven't watched any of the Famalams before, Famalam is like a sketch show basically.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Raw McCoy, but I mean, it's a sketch show nevertheless, and it's got like Tom Mucci and all those kind of people on it, and I can't remember the girl's name. You know, there's the black girl in it, and her sis. She's got a sister that looks just like her that does the Tattoo Fixers program. Have you watched that on MTV where like the people or E4 they come and they got like a really shit tattoo, and then they've got to get it fixed, and there's a black girl that's usually interviewing them in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Her sister is in Famalam. So.
Oh, is it? She's the one that does the advert. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Daisy or something.
All right. Okay. I've watched the whole of Famalam. I watched it yesterday. When it came on iPlayer, I watched the whole 5 episodes. some of them are funny, some of them are not. Yeah?
It's always like that. Family, they're not all funny. They're not.
Like some of them, like, are ha funny. Like, I've been
Yeah.
seen the drill birthday quake, the drill birthday one.
Nah.
Right, please
Oh,
tell one of
yeah.
you seen the birthday drill message where one of the girls, they come to this
Sorry.
workplace and they're all dressed up in ballies and all that kind of stuff, yeah. And basically they're saying,
Oh,
you know, like a birthday gram where someone comes and sings for you, but they're doing it all in drill.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to watch it, that one is hilarious.
that's on advertisement. That's advertised everywhere.
Yeah,
I've seen
that
it.
one
I've
is
seen
hilarious.
it.
That's all on social. If I've got it, I'll send it to you. That one there is funny.
Alright, cool.
But then there's some of them which are just not funny, bro. And can be hugely offensive, bro.
But no, but they're taking the piss out of the stereotypes. All stereotypes.
No,
They're
which
taking the piss
I
out of all
get.
stereotypes.
But
So
like,
I
when
don't
they do
understand why
countdown,
certain cultures are getting offended by it. I don't see why.
You need to, actually,
I've seen a countdown. I've seen a countdown. Is this jokes?
Countdown's not jokes, bro. That's not jokes, bro.
Bro, is this jokes, bro?
Bro, there's nothing funny
so-
about it.
What is that?
what's
Is that what I
happened?
sent
What's
to you
happened?
yesterday? The Jamaican countdown thing.
What countdown
Yeah.
thing? What was it? The
A vowel and a consonant and a vowel.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
no,
Yeah,
that was
and a
crying.
consonant
When I saw
and a
that,
bar. Is this
I was
jokes?
crying.
Is this,
Come on, that's funny.
it's
That was
funny,
funny.
bro. It's
I
just
don't know what it
funny,
is,
man.
yeah. Do you know that one there? I didn't laugh once. I just generally looked at it going, what the fuck is this? What is this? Like, some of them make me smile, but that one I was just like, this is weird, bro.
But come on,
No, that one was crying, bro.
Remo Koye has jokes like that. Come on, man.
No, it's, bro. I don't know, bro. And then it's like, yeah,
Come on,
and
get
they're right. I
offended
never
over
said to them, they're right, to be honest. They're like,
But apparently,
what do you think? And he's just sitting there smoking, going, yeah, man, you got the right idea. I was thinking, no, fuck off. This is ridiculous, bro.
Oh, well, come on, they do to all different races and cultures. Apparently, some Jamaicans have come out and say that they find it highly offensive and it should be taken off.
Yeah.
Get out of here, nonsense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys just chill. Nate, talk to your people then, man.
Ooh.
It's a comment. It's a,
Chill,
I
man.
knew
Hey,
he was
what,
gonna
what,
do
what,
that, you know?
hey, what does Nate always
I
say
knew
about
he-
them small island people?
Exactly.
No,
Come
I
on.
knew he was gonna say
And it's brothers and sisters making the jokes as well. It's not like it's some other race.
Exactly, man.
I don't
And
really
the things,
understand that.
All right,
And
I'll tell you what. On a level, okay, I'll tell you what. I beg you lot go and watch the actual program. Watch all of them.
no,
and
I've
then see
seen
which ones are
Family.
funny.
I've seen the first 2 seasons of Family.
No, I need to watch season 3, bro.
But I know it's about. I will watch it, but I know it's about, bro. But it's not. I never find it offensive. Never ever find it offensive. Is this jokes? What they take the piss out of Africans all day, every day. They take the piss out of
it's
Africans.
okay.
Bro.
It's okay then.
Yeah, that's all right,
isn't it?
though.
No, because
yeah,
they don't even
fine.
take the pic. To be honest, they don't. All they've got is they got a couple auntie sketches.
Yeah, the scam artists, all of that stuff. That's that Nigerian uncle that's just scamming people.
No, there was
Yeah.
one, and he gets scammed. He gets scammed. He gets scammed. He gets scammed. But yeah, I don't know. And the we're from Stratford E19 and da 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 da. It's all right, isn't it? But yeah, the duogram I think is funny. The rest of them, I'm like,
So you were offended.
Do you think it's?
Was
do
you
think it's
offended,
because
though?
of?
no, I'm not offended. No, bro, I'm not offended again. Oh my god, what are you talking about? That's offensive. I don't feel like that. I just think some of them is not funny. Is more what I mean. It's like some of them it's a hit and miss. Is more what it's about.
So what's your opinion on those that are saying it's offensive and should be taken off?
No, it is like you said, based on stereotypes. They're taking the piss out of everybody. So it's not that necessarily I feel like that. I just think funny is funny, but some of them are just not funny, and that's more what it's about.
I reckon it's because of the times, man. Like, we're now living in a world. Look, not that I'm saying it's okay. Like, if people are genuinely offended, they're offended. But take, like, I don't know. Like, did people have this problem when like Real McCoy was on? In like when we were watching it back in the day, do you think people took offense to that? Whereas now, I guess people are more aware of things that are inappropriate, and especially with everything that's going on, it's just like, no, we don't have time for this, innit? Maybe.
what's funny is we're all getting more desensitized to like the violence and murders and crime. And these little things we're all being sorry, it's not little if you're offended by it, but all these other silly little things, to me, just my opinion, we're being offended. But
I agree.
come on, let's be strong.
If we can't laugh at
I
ourselves,
don't understand that,
like,
man.
what's the point? Like, it's not like it's white people doing it; it's black people doing
That's
it.
us. We're having a
That's what I
joke
mean.
within our own community. I don't get that.
I feel sorry for the
Is
whole.
it?
I feel sorry for the whole comedy genre, man, because
They can't say nothing now.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
all right. You say we're doing this comedy for ourselves, yeah? But are we? Or are we doing this for other people to laugh at us? and for them to
But
actually buy
no,
in
but
for the
they-
stereotype.
As long as we're not, as long as we're not like tuning
no,
other people.
they got Midsummer
way, right?
Murders sketch. Do you know what I mean? They take piss out the whole how white people go on and stuff like that. So they take the mick out of white people as well. That's what I'm trying to say.
And it's funny because I know it's a new age, but like Ali G was on for how long?
Exactly.
He wasn't black at all. We like
Jewish.
some
There you
Jewish
go.
guy just taking. See, imagine we did that. Like, but no one complained, and now we're complaining about our own people doing it. That's madness. That's crazy.
No, we're not complaining. It's like
They
No,
are
I'm not
complaining.
complaining, but
No, they are complaining.
we're
No,
I can
we're
see, I can
offended
see.
by.
Yeah.
but
it's
Ali
got a
G didn't
Jamaican
offend
foreign
us.
minister. He's upset about it.
There you go. That's what I mean.
They
Yeah, but
probably
I
welcome
think
Ali
he's
G and
also
welcome
upset
Obama
because
as
it's
well.
not funny. Like, I
Nah.
think if you're
Nah,
taking
he's
this and it's
offended,
funny,
nah.
it's funny.
But apart from you, Nate, everyone else here was busting up at it.
I
Do you know
don't
what I mean?
understand that. How was you all busting up at
And I
that?
can't sing it. And I vowel. And I can't sing it. And I...
Bro, there was nothing funny about it. Bro, you're not making me sick the fact that you're all laughing as well.
Comedy is one of them ones, and it's like I think depending on what's being said and the humor that your sense of humor, I think there's going to be things that someone finds completely funny and another person's like, I ain't feeling that at all. But no, that was funny because I didn't expect to laugh at something like that. It's just it's whilst it was going on, like it's like 2 seconds later, I started busting off.
Same.
In fact, I thought that was the funniest part of the sketch. That bit particularly was the funniest part of the sketch, isn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't funny after that. It's just that bit.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
started doing
So
it.
we're saying the vowel and the consonant bit with the drumming of the beat.
When the
was
drums
funny.
started kicking in, even Carol started winding up to the beat.
And then what else was funny about that sketch?
No, that was it.
That was it. That was
What
it.
word?
That was
What
it.
word do you choose? I chose buckle. Like buckle. No, come
No,
on.
Yeah,
that didn't
No,
make me laugh.
no.
That
That
wasn't
was
funny.
the funny. That was
wasn't
No, but that's
funny at
okay.
all.
So maybe I'm talking about the whole sketch. I'm not talking about necessarily one part of
Nah,
it.
see, I'm just taking a piece out of it. That
Okay,
was-
because I'm looking at that. That was the whole thing for me. I was just like, nah, it's not even funny. It's not funny. There was a one
No,
sketch.
you
though.
find it not funny is fine, but those that find it offensive is
Yeah,
I
I
don't
wouldn't find it
get.
offensive. I just don't find it funny.
I don't get that at all.
There was one thing. There is one sketch. Yeah, they're like almost like a master chef type of thing. Yeah, and it goes like, today we're gonna teach you how to cook like white people. Yeah, and then like he gets the chicken. Yeah, like she cuts up the chicken. He goes, so we're gonna cook this chicken, and then like she opens the chicken. He goes, just pour it straight into the pan. Yeah, so he pours the chicken into the pan, and he goes, now we just put the pan straight into the oven, and they take it out.
But this what I'm saying though. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just limited to Jamaicans, but they take us out everyone.
No.
Everyone.
He's laughing now. He's laughing now. Isn't
Exactly. Man's in tears.
No,
Is
they
it
start
tears
eating
down?
chicken again. Oh my god, we can taste the chicken with no spices and stuff. I know it's sharp, but yeah, there are some funny sketches. Do watch it. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. Like I don't find it offensive. Like it's just weird, isn't it? But it's funny. All right. So the biggest thing that happened last week, which was DC Fandom 2020. Yeah, sound the horn, sound the alarm.
Ring the alarms.
All right, so we'll try and get through as much as we can of this. So we'll start with first trailer we're going to look at is Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah.
You
I like the way you
about
started.
cussing it.
I like the way you started the worst one, bro. I like that. Get out of the way, man.
You man are deep, man. Like, but I've always wanted to see Cheetah in a film. I've always wanted to see her in a film.
Oh.
So I don't understand how you look, man, not guess about it. I think it'll be a good film.
Bro, she's the worst thing about the trailer.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Yeah, she's awful.
I weren't convinced, man.
You see what it is? You're right, man. You know what it is? I don't mind there being Cheetah. Kristen Wiig, yeah, at 47 years old, and I'm not saying that that's old, whatever.
It's old.
I don't feel she could be Cheetah, bro. I don't think it's believable, bro. This is the same woman that's in Bridesmaids, bro. Like, I don't think there's anything action about her.
She's an actress, bro.
No, I hear you, but I mean, like, most actresses, they've got a little something. You know, like, back in the day, they did, like, I don't know, jiu-jitsu as a child or something. I don't see it.
Well, to be honest...
But you know what? I like when they said that when they announced her as being cheated. Yeah, I thought, no, this is good because we're so used to her doing all these comedic roles and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, she's going to be like some action thing in it. So I was curious to see, but I don't even think it's really her. I just think it's the direction that they took her in, and I don't know the storyline of her, but you can already see that this looks like a Batman Forever Riddler sort of thing, and what's his name, the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. Like it's that same sort of character that's kind of lowly and like what's his name, Shocker in Jamie Foxx. Shocker in Jamie Foxx in Spider-Man 2. She looks like that sort of character, and I'm just like, oh, here we go, another one of these, isn't it?
We all know, Hands and Heart, it's going to be a waste film.
No.
Hand and Heart. Come on,
Richard.
man.
Wonder Woman is sick. I don't know why it acting.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was big.
No.
See, I'm coming to this. Like, this is my thing. Why do you man think Wonder Woman was so big? I don't think it was that big.
No, Wonder Woman was.
She was good. She was good.
It still suffered
I don't
from.
see it.
Good.
It still suffered from the third act syndrome, innit? It still suffered from the third act syndrome, but overall it was really good.
What's a third act syndrome?
You know, like
You asked Rich because I was baffled.
Richard dies at the end of the film, so it has a good
don't
start, good middle, and ends.
They don't like the ending is just it's poor, isn't it? Like, but no, but as soon as I saw the trailer for the very first trailer, when I thought the music's all hype and it's all colourful and 80s and stuff, I'm like, all right, take away the 80s stuff. What's his name's back? Steve Trevor. Like, I don't know how he comes back.
Yeah, apparently there's some guy that whatever you want or whatever you wish for to happen, it happens. So I think obviously one woman wished for him to come back, kind of thing.
Yeah, there's also part of there's an extra bit of that, isn't it? That wish. I don't know if we're spoiling.
Yeah, it takes a bit of you.
Yeah, it takes her powers away, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I would have rather.
So it's obvious what happens, though.
Yeah,
she was weak.
I would have rather just done it in modern day. Like you had the World War One, and just jump into modern day or something. I think
that's my thing as well.
These films are they're capitalizing too much on like 80s or 90s stuff. You know, like okay, we've got that with Captain Marvel and all that. Like let's just
X-Men, all that stuff.
Yeah, let's just come to current day.
No, but it is in some of it is in current day, right? Because
no.
Probably if they do an epilogue or something, maybe.
No, is it because when for example when he was flying the plane and he said they're not going to catch me and she goes to him, no, they've got trackers here.
They've got radar.
Yeah, but that's in the 80s.
Yeah, in the 80s,
he died in the
50s.
It's not the Stone Age.
40s or whatever.
Sorry.
Black boxing thing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just from the trailer, it's obvious what's going to happen though, because.
It's very obvious.
It's obvious. I don't even want to spoil it, but you can. If you watch the trailer, you see the whole film.
Look, the title in itself, Wonder Woman 84. It's like they're just making it about the 80s. Like, and it's such a shame because she was so good. It was so good in the first one. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's basically Superman. It's basically Superman 2, from what I'm seeing. You know, he gives up his powers to be with Lois.
Oh yeah.
And then he needs to get his powers back to fight the bad D.
That's it.
That's what I'm seeing from this movie.
Yeah, and
I'm not excited at all. To be
fair. I don't feel excited.
It's a shame, but she's buffers.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh yeah, I can't lie. When she was first announced as Wonder Woman, I was like, no. But
she ain't thick enough.
I fully accept her. I accept her.
Yeah, there's you can't see no one else now, innit?
You know what? It's funny because I wanted Gina Carano to be Wonder Woman, and when I see Gina, she's Have you seen Haywire?
No.
Yeah, basically she's like a mixed martial artist, like a UFC fighter, and that sort of thing. And she's also in one of the Fast and Furiouses as well. Like she was, I can't remember what character she played, but yeah. You don't know her right now.
Yeah, I'm googling her now.
Yeah. You've definitely seen her. You're just like, that one. But when I look at her now, I'm like, she doesn't really work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's a UFC fighter, right? You just said that. I remember her now. Yeah, she's a bit too short and stocky for that. Like if she was tall and a bit athletic, then fair enough.
Yeah.
But she's a bit too stocky for it. But yeah, she's quite good. Yeah.
All right, cool. She's also in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I saw that picture. Yeah.
All right, so
But
that's Wonder Woman, 1984. Then they also revealed they showed the trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, the Snyder cut, which is coming out on HBO Max.
Hallelujah.
All right, I'm going to say, apart from Instagram trying to take down our post because of the song Hallelujah, what did any of you lot get from that trailer?
I'm intrigued, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you all watched it. To be fair,
No, it had to be done.
everyone's always talking about spoilers. Kel, you watched the trailer?
Maybe. You know, I was just hyped.
Like, didn't anyone find it a bit like spoilery when Cyborg's dad kind of
died?
As an ending in a trailer.
Yeah,
even the
I
black.
just thought,
Well, you know what? To be
I didn't
fair,
see that bit in the trailer, bro.
It's probably not that important, isn't it? It's probably not that important. That's why. Like, it's not. I wouldn't say he's like the biggest character to be like.
Yeah, but still, you know, I mean, from what we've seen in the film, he survives. He's his dad. I might, you know, they had a conversation where they're in the house, and he's like, "I'm getting all these new abilities," and like his dad's there, and then all of a sudden we see. I don't know. I just thought that was.
He died in Judgment Day. He can die here as well, isn't it? Standard.
Straight. The same character, isn't it? Yeah. To hell with him.
That's proper funny. That's the thing.
I just heard you, man. I'm thinking he's fucking that.
It looks good, man. It looks good. Like I'm like Murph said, I'm just really intrigued to see how because it looks like a totally different film.
It does.
But you know what? I'm not feeling Superman's black suit. You know what his black suit reminds me of? Like, you know how when they done Spider-Man 3, and they just basically done Spider-Man suit in black. They didn't even it's just let's just color his suit in black rather than actually doing a proper Venom suit. And with Superman suit, it's just like because he's not supposed to have a cape when he's in a black suit.
There's no cape, right? Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Yeah, his hair's not even long.
Anyway. It's the
give
same.
Give him a bit of a stubble. You know what I mean? Something.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it all concerns me that they snipped so much of the film, and now they want to bring out.
No, it wasn't snipped. It wasn't snipped.
No, so, there was politics. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No. Zack Snyder, he
lost.
Yeah, exactly. His daughter passed away, so you know he just stopped working basically. Do you know what I mean? So someone else had to pick up the pieces.
It's still weird though what Rich is saying because like he still had a lot of stuff that he filmed.
So, he filmed a lot.
Joss Whedon just came in and thought, "Nah, we're doing that again. We're doing that again." But like, why are you going so far off? His imagination, it's weird. I don't know.
Apparently, it's gonna be 4 episodes.
Yeah. So
like 4.5 hours long.
Yeah. So one a week basically, isn't it, for the whole month basically.
I'm not watching it weekly.
And they're just gonna release all of it all together.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it like a movie, man.
And apparently, Cyborg's got actual. There's a lot of part of the film which was dedicated to Cyborg as well.
Yeah, they show you him in his school and his football career. And
they've all got their kind of backstory in there.
Like Flash when he saves
Iris.
Iris, yeah.
Oh,
that was what he saved in the middle of the road, isn't it?
It's
and Stephen. Go on, Rich.
No. Go on.
No, Steppenwolf looks so much better, man.
Much better, innit? Yeah.
He looks a bit menacing. You know what I mean? Like that CGI disaster that they had in the other one.
Yeah. All right. So this ain't coming out. This is coming out next year, 2021.
Next year.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember watching Justice League the first time. Obviously, I have seen it. I've got a DVD here. Should I watch Justice League or should I just allow it and then watch the second version and then go back and watch the first version whenever I want?
No, watch the Joss Whedon one, because there's effects. Like, at least you'll have something to look forward to.
Man of effects.
Yeah, no, because I feel like sometimes with Marvel, I kind of overdo it with some of their films. Like I remember, I watched the Marvel films many times, but some of the DC ones I don't watch as many times, like as much.
DC.
Because they're not good.
No, it's not because they're not good. It's
they're not. No.
It's because I don't have that affiliation to some of them characters. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I feel like, I'm missing out on things.
You do, because you watch all the CWs, so you do have affiliation.
No, I know it's something I like CW, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't give the movies a chance.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you I've watched Batman versus Superman again. Since we watched that time in the cinema, I don't think I've watched it again.
I've watched that loads of times, you know.
I haven't, you know. I've only seen it
So
once.
I've watched it.
Since we
Loads
watched it
of
in the
time.
cinema that time, I don't think I've watched it again.
Yeah, same me.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since the cinema. I watched it.
Yeah, no, I've watched it loads, man. That and Man of Steel is the ones I watched the most, basically.
So what are they saying? This Snyder cut, is this gonna like rectify the DCU, or is it gonna be?
I doubt it. I think. Do you know what it is? It's one of them ones where, because the fans just proper demanded it, innit? Like, it's just like, no, we just want to see your version, and it's like, okay, let me now just complete my love letter to this whole thing, and I think that's it for him. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
You know what they like, though, and it depends what.
But Marlon, I think Flashpoint will be the one.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Mark my words, yeah. I reckon
Flashpoint.
DC will overtake Marvel in about 3-4 years time.
No way.
Well, to be
But
fair,
what left? What have Marvel got left?
They got loads left. Loads,
Millions,
man.
bruv.
Millions.
Oh, maybe
No,
not.
I was just asking for. I was just asking for the audience.
no, but the thing is, you know, with Marvel, it's like they seem to be moving on to the next generation. Like with DC, they don't seem to be. Well, they
Like
struggle
DC are
to
like
move.
newer, innit? They feel like it's like their baby steps.
They
In
str-
the films,
yeah.
they're not. In the TV shows, they're not.
Yeah, basically the TV shows.
The TV
Stargirl
shows
and
they
all
are.
that, like,
But
No,
the films
TV
are
shows, but films, there's no progression. Like
They go forward, they go backwards. They go forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're too. Yeah, they can't get it right in the films. They can't get it right. But I think they will. I think that's what I mean. In the next 3-4 years' time, they'll get it right, and it'll just be, and then bang, it'll just go. Yeah, you wait and see. You watch.
you know what I like about DC, which
you
I've
watch.
what I've accepted about DC is that
Rubbish.
it will just never be MCU in it, and
Yeah.
I think DC is playful because they've got the multiverse thing going on. They can just do anything they want to do. They could literally connect this whole current state of DC films to bloody Adam West's Batman if they wanted to. Like, they could get away with it because
But they are with Michael Keaton.
Well, yeah.
They are. That's what they're doing.
and it's just it's exciting because you just think like, oh yeah, no, imagine like seeing, like, obviously it's past, but I suppose they could do, like, I don't know, whatever technology, but
even what they done with the Flash, with the film Flash.
yeah, with
You know,
Ezra Miller and like, so they can just do anything, innit? But yeah,
All right. We had the Suicide Squad. I know how much you lot love the Suicide Squad.
Absolute waste of time.
No, you wait. No, listen. This is gonna be good.
Rich,
This is gonna be good.
So
The Suicide Squad is gonna be sick.
So
yeah,
no
I think it's gonna be
disrespect.
big.
Listen,
It's
no
gonna be big.
disrespect to Kel, Merv, or Nate. I know Marlon said anything, but no disrespect to you. But this film's absolute garbage, and your opinions are not counted for.
Someone mute him. Someone mute his mic.
Man just took all of us out, you know.
Someone mute his
All of
mic.
us out.
Mute his
Pew,
mic.
pew, pew,
So
pew.
what? Did you lot enjoy the first one?
I did.
No, I did.
Come on,
the
it was
first
poor. It was
one was
pathetic.
bloody
That's
awful. Like,
No, I did. And like, I thought some of the characters were a bit shit, but I like the fact that James Gunn's directing this one.
I don't think it was awful shit. You better go.
think it was good.
bro, the woman was whining at the end, bro. Like,
One scene. That's one scene, Merv.
bro.
Come
And
on.
Croc,
It's one scene.
Croc, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some
He
of the
didn't have that many
characters.
pots. Croc didn't have that many pots. Anyway, he didn't have many scenes in it at all.
He had enough.
Yeah,
No,
but do you not
bruv.
think the new
you better
characters that they've
nitpicking.
showed are
You're
better
nitpicking.
this time?
Say that again?
I'll
Do
probably
you
have
not
to
think the
pick
characters
Netflix,
now
but-
that are going to be in this new one are better?
Yeah.
No,
And
I think it's going to be good.
I think it's
I
going to be
don't
sick.
know. For some reason, this one excites me more than the first one, and I'm not even seeing anything from it apart from the cast. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's
And
going to be good.
I see John Cena in it.
No, bruv,
This
don't
is
disrespect
John Cena,
Cena.
no?
You're a
Don't-
WWE head, fam.
I
Exactly.
know.
Remember
John Cena,
when The
bro.
Rock first started? Listen,
You
The Rock-
can't
now,
see me.
now the Rock is the highest paid actor, bruv.
Listen, me and The Rock had no problems because he could act, right?
Not
I
at the
knew
start.
this.
Not at the start, he couldn't.
No, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad.
And
he
John
was
Cena's
bad.
had some all right films, bruv.
No, he hasn't.
Bumblebee.
No. He has a lot of comedy films.
Yeah, what's the problem? So
No,
does
no,
The
but-
Rock.
No, John
That's
Cena.
how The Rock
no.
started. Tooth Fairy,
No.
whatever it is, all them kind of films.
And then
Yeah,
kept on
but-
doing films with Kevin Hart.
Still does.
Damn.
Probably still does. But the thing is, no. John Cena, he can't act. He's not the best actor. You know what? It's like
Yeah, but how
You know
much?
what?
Bro, it's got Idris Elba in it, bro. It's got Pete
See,
Davidson, bro. It's got
this
all
is
of
what I'm
them.
saying. This is what I'm trying to say.
They've
He's
got
saying
the
all these
shark.
names.
What's the shark one called?
He's saying all these
Killer,
names, bro.
King Shark.
King Shark,
King
bro.
King
Shark.
Shark, man.
Bro, you know how many times
And-
I've seen King Shark in Flash, bro, over the
Trust me.
past 4 years, bro. Now he's in a movie, fam.
Yeah, and the thing is, and every time you've seen him in the CGI has been horrendous.
The last time was alright.
It's a movie,
Nah,
innit?
bro, he's been alright, bro. Like I feel like
alright.
I don't know what's going on in your life right now, bro. You alright?
And it's got Nathan Fillion in it as well, man.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I wanted Nathan Fillion to play Green Lantern, innit? Like he should have been Green Lantern years ago, to be fair. But it's probably way too late for him to do that now.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad. And then I guess the other big one that Kel's very happy about, Kel, so I'll pass it over to you. But the Batman.
I want to say I'm happy, but it looks like my cup of tea from the trailer. It just looks like, yeah, bro. It just looks like my cup of tea, man. Like,
So you've got Robert
I don't feel
Pattinson.
energy, bro.
Bro,
After your battle last week, I don't feel the energy
Well,
for this, man.
well,
Like,
No. You know what it is? I'm still skeptical about Robert Pattinson. I'm still skeptical about him playing Batman. I'm still like, can he do it though? But from what I saw, I can see, right, you know what? Okay, I'm more positive about it now.
Have you seen?
I'm definitely more positive.
Have you seen any of his other films apart from Twilight?
No.
Don't do it.
You should.
Don't do
No,
it.
he's a heavy actor, you know. Trust me.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. How he's a sick actor.
Yeah, you need to
That's what people are saying.
watch Good Times, The Lighthouse. Like he's fantastic, man.
Is it me though, or doesn't he look a bit too small to be Batman? Obviously, in a suit, he looks cool. He looks like Batman, but like, just Robert Pattinson himself.
Do you mean weight wise or?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's deliberate though. It's deliberate because I guess when you think about it, like because he even said himself he's not doing no sort of bodybuilding for this role. It's just this is more of a detective sort of Batman, isn't it? This film, but he can proper brawl as well, and it's like you don't have to be big to brawl, innit? You just have to know how to fight as well.
Yeah, skills.
And obviously, I guess his suit is armored in some way anyway.
No. From the trailer, I'm positive. I am positive about this film. I think it'll be really good.
Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Yeah. Did you see that little clip of him? It looks so different.
Yeah.
It looks so different, man.
Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that little clip as well.
I missed the Penguin, boy. Flipping out.
No. I think no. Many people miss the Penguin.
Yeah. It's not a bait. It's not obvious cut. Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
And then you've got Paul Dano as the Riddler.
Yeah.
And the Riddler's not been wearing that whole silly costume with question marks.
Yeah.
He's just like he's wearing like a suit with a mask.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're rebooting Batman and stuff like that, don't you think they've got a new Batman? Mr. Patterson's coming.
We are not going to watch the story of his mum and dad being killed. Which no.
Okay, cool. But don't you think they're putting too many villains into one already?
We don't know how they do it. We don't know what's going on.
And it depends. Yeah, if it's not like a origin story, then it's not a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I just don't know. Listen, when he put on
got Spider-Man 3 in your head, isn't it? Is it Spider-Man 3, Sandman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All those villains.
Yeah, it's too much. I think it's too much, right? Especially coming as a new character coming in. I just think having 3 major villains, right? No, well, Catwoman is not. Is she villain?
She's like a
in-betweener.
Anti-hero, yeah.
She's an in-betweener.
But look, Batman's always had the pattern of multiple villains anyway. Batman Returns had Catwoman and Penguin in it. And like Dark Knight Joker.
And Two-Face is always with Joker or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So it's pretty normal.
Yeah, I just especially it's kind of like it's done back in what year was it in?
I don't know, but I remember reading the 90s, but I'm not sure.
It's his second year of being a detective, like he's crime fighting.
And it also, I think it's sort of maybe based on the Long Halloween story as well. So that's probably involved a lot of the villains anyway.
Yeah, I think I saw that because there was a letter or some kind of card
which had a Halloween thing, and I remember I saw something of that previously, and that was mentioned to that, but I don't know the full background of that because
Yeah, I think
Batman's not my guy.
the thing is, I actually learned what it said. There was a thing that came up which said what the message said. How do you know what does a liar do? No, Joe, let me not say it because I'll say it wrong and then you won't get the punchline. So when I'll remember the punchline and say it to you. But also apparently they're also looking to do a spin-off prequel television series for HBO Max.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
What prequel for?
Of Batman.
Yeah, like some Gotham, innit? Like another Gotham.
Why? I don't get that.
No, it doesn't. It's not needed.
Just leave it, man.
Jesus Christ!
No,
It is
seriously.
not needed.
It's like watching Alfred all over again. No.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, I've got the riddle now. The riddle from the Riddler in the card says, "What does a liar do when he's dead?"
Lies.
He lies still.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was.
But hold on a sec. Why are we not talking about
the famous
the way he beat up that guy, bro?
Bruv.
Like,
I thought that was a bit much.
Bruv.
Oh, that's what you need from your Batman, man. Like
that's what I mean. That is Batman.
When he first kind of blocked it and he just punched him and he fell on the ground. Okay, yeah, he's done. Then he knelt down and started battering him, bro. I thought, wow,
I am vengeance.
That's when I thought Batman. He's changed, bro. He's
changed. That's what I'm trying to say. You men don't know Batman, bro.
This is him.
This is what I'm trying to say. He's got a dark side, a very, very dark side.
Bro, he's like a man with money that's got issues, bro. That like them people that go around and beat up bums, like just because they can, bro. That's what
basically every criminal is the criminals that killed his parents.
Yeah,
I think that's how he sees everyone, isn't it?
That's what they say. They say Batman. They say Batman is a person that is Bruce Wayne's disguise, isn't it? Like he's millions and that's just like a front, but he's torn, isn't it? He's just torn inside, man. So
you got to remember, he lived with Ra's al Ghul for time, trained him up. That was a dark period when he was at that time. Do you know what I mean? So it's yeah, but he's got obviously his parents' death, the whole Ra's al Ghul thing. You know what I mean? Like he's got a lot of darkness in him. A lot of darkness.
Batman, get over it. Get over it. Get over it, bro.
Shut up, man.
Honestly,
get over it, yeah.
Get over it. No, honestly, it's just too much for me. I like Batman, just like you, mate. I like Batman, but just
his suit though reminds me a bit of remember when Daredevil got his suit at the end of season one? It just reminds like the cowl bit. Just reminds me.
Yeah, but the suit is big though. I like.
Yeah, I like the suit, innit? But bare people hate the cowl because it just doesn't. It doesn't cover he's got no neck.
It looks loose.
Like that, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks a bit loose and stuff. Yeah.
But isn't it just the thing? It would change because I remember.
Yeah, because this is second year of being Batman, so it will change. It will get upgraded definitely.
All right, we also had Black Adam.
Yeah, animated kind of thing. Yeah.
Another WWE character, which was The Rock or Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
And he's taking on the Justice Society. So, sorry, is Black Adam an animation or is it a film?
No, it's a film. It's a film.
Okay.
It's a film. Yeah.
Is it just going to be based on him, or is it?
I think Shazam's going to be in it as well. No, Shazam will be in it.
I think the first film. Yeah, I think Shazam should be in it. Yeah, he should.
And there's some speculation that Superman might be in it, and with the return of Henry Cavill as well, because The Rock just keeps calling him out all the time. But
apparently they're quite close in real life.
Yeah.
So Merv, can you give me a backdown about Atom? Breakdown. Sorry.
No thanks.
All right.
No, don't put man on the spot like that. You know.
Let's save that question.
Everyone's
save that
going
question.
Wikipedia Atom.
Yeah, give a man a little man.
Black Adam. Yeah.
Sorry.
But Hawkman, Dr. Fate, and Cyclone are also going to be in the movie.
What movie? Oh, Black Adam.
Black Adam. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just intrigued by this guy's background.
He was in prison. Like he was like he said in that trailer. He says his background in that trailer. That's what it's all about. Like he was a part of some, I don't know, brought up in some village, poor. I can't remember, but yeah, it's in the trailer, bro.
And then he says that he got put away for X amount of years and he's not happening to him again.
Yeah, 5,000 years. He's back out now.
This is why I feel like the Shazam lot will be in it.
It says
Because that's how it,
originally he was
how it
supposed
ends,
to be
isn't it?
Shazam, innit? He was supposed
Yeah,
to
like
be
remember how
Shazam.
it ends and they look at the chair, the empty chair, like that's his chair. Like they
Yeah.
banished him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, we've also got, well, did they showed Flash and Flashpoint, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they just teased
Well, they
the
spoke
poster,
about
innit?
it. They just kind of
Yeah,
spoke
they
about
teased
it.
the poster, and you could see Michael Keaton's Batman '89 suit.
So that's supposed to come out in 2022.
Yeah.
Do you think it's necessary? Are you happy? You guys happy about that?
Flashpoint?
Hell yeah.
Come
yeah.
on, man. That's
Come
more
on,
than
bro.
necessary.
I bet you still haven't watched it, have you?
No.
I told you to watch this pods ago, you know. You like that, pods ago, yeah? But I told you to watch that ages ago, bro, and you still ain't watched it.
I watched it tonight.
Yeah, it's got to have Keaton and Ben Affleck in it. They're saying that the tone of the film is expected to be similar to Back to the Future because obviously it goes in the Speed Force and the multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all right. I think DC seem to be doing almost what Marvel have done. They've lined them up, so like it's hopefully will build that DC momentum.
But just guys, have in mind that Robert Pattinson Batman is nothing to do with Justice League or none of that stuff. It's a separate
it's a separate
trilogy.
entity.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They all own the properties, boy. They could just do what they want at some point if they wanted to.
Is it already confirmed that's a trilogy, yeah?
But that's what was said before the lockdown. It's going to be a trilogy. Yeah.
So stuff like this, right? This is what I don't understand. You're just confusing everybody. Is it necessary for you to split it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Multiverse.
You couldn't have Batman what he looks like now as Batman what he looked like 30 years ago.
No. Okay, cool. No. I get that. No, I get that. Right. But the thing is it really needed? It's been like certain things. I get them trying to reboot certain things, but if you're going to reboot, use the same person.
That's a bit hard, isn't it? Because obviously they were supposed to do a solo Batman film with what's his name, Ben Affleck, but all that stuff was happening with him and he quit it. So that's why they got Robert Pattinson involved.
You know, it makes so much sense though. If like the Joker appeared in the Robert Pattinson one, because if it's based in the 90s, whatever it's based in, that could kind of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
because he's supposed to be.
Maybe that's the direction they go. Because remember, obviously, Joker was supposed to be a standout film. It's standing film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
Batman's just one of these properties that will always be revamped, innit? Like, look how many Batmans we've had since 2005 now. Three different Batmen. It's quite a lot.
But the thing is, I remember when they used to revamp films, it was like 40 years later, they're going to revamp a film. But it's just like, it's a constant, like no more than 5-6 years, then bang.
Yeah, this is everyone's games now, man. One day we'll be making a Batman film, bro. Trust. Like, get me? Everyone's dipping their fingers into the pot, man.
I guess also there's so many like comics and storylines that people take from. So because again, like if you thought about it, if we looked at comics, there are so many comics that take different characters in different worlds, different ways. Yeah. Sometimes these different films follow certain comic paths.
Comics, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true.
And then there was there's two other things, but there was one thing that came, what I thought originally when I saw the trailer was a film, and I was getting very excited, which was the Suicide Squad Killed Justice League. I thought, oh my God, it's going to be an animated film. It's going to be sick. I'm on it. But then it's realized it's a computer game and you can either be Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, or Captain Boomerang. And you got to fight basically like evil Superman. and I think you can interchange between characters as you go on this kind of journey and like do different things. I'm here for it. It's just that I'm not really a computer head, but I feel like I'd get a computer to play this game. If it's on Xbox One, then it's amazing. Like, it looks really good. And there was another computer game that they're bringing out called Gotham Knights. You can play as Nightwing, Red Hood, or Batgirl.
And Robin as well. I swear there's Robin in there too.
You might be, yeah, you might have.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a Gotham game and not be able to be Batman?
Yeah.
You know, because Batman's supposed to be dead, isn't it? I think.
Oh, is that what it is?
Supposed to be dead, yeah.
There's something along there. I don't know the ins and outs.
There's an Avengers game as well.
Yes, I saw that.
That game looks so dry, man.
I saw that on the TV.
I can't lie. I'm so vexed. I probably wanted to buy, like, Avengers game, want to buy it, and I looked at it and I was like,
yeah, it's very generic.
Maybe when someone sells that to exchange that in CEX or something, I'll get it.
I hear that.
But yeah,
and then another thing that for you boys, Titans season 3, they revealed that Scarecrow is going to be in it, Blackfire is going to be in it, Barbara Gordon, which I think is, what is his name? I think it's his daughter.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon's daughter. Yeah. And Jason Todd is going to be turning into Red Hood. And I think it's based in Gotham. So they're things to look out for season 3.
It should be a dark season then. If it's set in Gotham.
It's supposed to be set in Gotham, so that was something to look forward to. And finally, guys, New Mutants, even though it's not DC, is due to come out next week.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Next week.
Yeah.
Or will it actually come out?
No. I almost booked my ticket for the cinema. I almost booked my ticket.
Yeah.
But I said, let me just check that I'm not expected to do something on Bank Holiday Monday. If I'm not, then I'm going to go cinema to watch it.
The thing is, if this film came out properly as it would, like, when it's supposed to come out, like how many years ago, it would have been one of those films I'm like, I'm not really going to rush to go to the cinema. But because I feel so bad for it, innit? It just kept getting delayed. Like, if it wasn't for the whole COVID situation, I'd go there straight to watch it, man. But hopefully it does come out.
Nate, I'm about to have to come with you, Nate.
Yeah, no worries, man. Just let me know and I'll book the tickets, man.
Yeah, hopefully it gets its debut in the cinema.
Yeah, so that's due to come out next. I think this weekend, to be fair. This weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? It's going to be so rubbish. It's going to be so poor. It's unbelievable.
After all that wait.
Long. It's 3 years.
Possibly, but we've seen worse films, innit? You know the ones there.
Yeah, so true.
All right, guys, I know it's been a long one. Is there anything else that's going on in the world of TV and film?
Not to my knowledge, man. That was the main things, bro.
All right, cool. Well, Marlon, my soundboard didn't come. But let's do Fully Geek Pod. Does up Mastermind.
Oh, run the track, man. Run the track.
Run the rhythm.
I thought you last week you did the humming and stuff.
Kel,
that's
frozen.
What
I'm waiting for Kel. Yeah,
to, like, you know,
they've been listening, man.
Anytime now.
I'm playing on his phone, you know. Shit.
So we got some.
We have to allow our cell phones here.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Fully Geek Pod. Does up Mastermind.
Oh,
this week,
sorry.
Nate takes on Wire.
Dun, 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 dun. So good.
and I will be your host. I will be your host for this evening.
I'm so shook.
All right, next season, like 100 questions, please.
100?
No,
with a timer. I mean, you know, like how
next
how
season we'll do as many questions you can.
Yeah,
in a certain amount of time.
in a minute. And you know how we used to end with "I've started, so I'll finish." So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, you ready?
Don't be nervous. Yeah? You got this.
I think so.
No, I think you know, I think I was a bit fair on this one, but yeah.
Rich, keep scores, yeah.
Why'd you let Merv do it, man? You know Merv's gonna be all nice to you. Come on.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Go.
Right. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
All right. So, question number 1. In season 1 of The Wire, what is the name of Michael B. Jordan's character?
Shit, hold on. There's Bodhi. Not Bodhi.
I thought this was easy.
I can see him. He's got long hair. Oh, shit.
He's got braids.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember his name. Hold on. No. Hold on.
That's exactly what I was doing.
No, his name is. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Hi, my name is.
No,
My name is.
Dun, 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 dun,
Come on, man.
dun,
This is long, bro. This
Wallace.
is too much.
No, it's not Wallace.
Yeah, it's Wallace. Yeah,
Oh boy.
it's Wallace. That is correct.
That's a half. That's a 0.5.
Come on, guys. We should be putting timers in
I
this.
know,
Hey,
that's-
Richard, shut up, man.
Nah, man. It's timers. That's a straight 0.5, Rich. Straight 0.5.
How is it a 0.5,
No,
bro?
you took too long, bro. You took
Bro,
too
I had
long.
to go through the names, man.
Nah, man.
If it doesn't feel game show.
We didn't do the disclaimer, so give him the point. Give him the full point in it. But,
See, this is why you don't do Merv.
no, but true say, last week when Marlon.
All right, guys, I'm gonna mute. Should I mute Richard? I'm gonna mute Richard, bro. I'm gonna mute him.
Say that, Rich. Boy. That's what you get for talking. All right. Question number 2. This is a stretch in it, but there has to be some hard and easy ones. But what are the names of Jimmy McNulty's 2 sons?
Oh fuck.
What? Oh, fuck. Okay. That's interesting news for cool kids.
Oh.
Meet the Parkers.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the names.
Okay, give up, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
So Sean and Michael.
Sean and Michael McNulty. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Question number 3. There is an actor who has appeared in the following properties: John Wick, The Five Bloods, and the TV series Bulletproof. What character does he play in The Wire?
Lester Freeman.
Yep. All
Well
right.
done.
Question 4. Where does Avon Barksdale demote his nephew D'Angelo to after he was acquitted from murder in season 1?
He sends him down to the pit.
Yep. What is Marlo Stanfield's street name?
Oh,
Marlo.
Yeah. No, it's not Marlo, but yeah, he's got a street name.
A street name.
Yeah.
Marlo Stansfield. I don't know.
Black. Yeah.
Who calls him that?
I don't know. Like, because you watched it recently, I thought, okay, maybe you might know that.
No, I don't know if anyone. Kel, do you remember anyone calling him Black?
I don't remember that, but you lost. Anyway, move on.
No. Hold on.
I don't know.
You lost, you know.
Like, I don't remember him.
What
I
do you
don't
mean,
remember
what do you
anyone
mean,
calling him
hold
Black.
on?
That might be his nickname, but I don't remember no one calling him that.
No, this nickname. I need to check this out myself because I don't know where.
Because everyone called him Marlo or Stansfield. Like I didn't. Yeah, but I would accept it because you did.
Oh right, no, it is Black.
No, I know it.
is
So I'm
Black.
saying it probably is, but I don't know anyone that called him Black.
Well, you question me, yeah, Rich, yeah? I thought it was
sorry.
you anyway.
I'm
All
sorry.
right,
I'm sorry.
Question number 6. What was the name of the character who quoted "How my hair look, Mike," which Mike responded to "You look good, girl"?
Snoop. That's just before he killed Snoop in the rain.
Yeah, that's correct. Why did Avon have Stringer Bell killed?
Because Stringer Bell lied to Omar for him to shoot Brother Muzone. And then Brother Muzone came back from New York and he said, if you don't do this, your line to New York is dead.
Yeah.
So bring
basically,
back memories, you know. I remember that.
And the thing is,
Oh, go on, well, what you got to say? Go on.
no. I'm just saying.
Okay.
At first, Nate wasn't sure. Then it all came back, and he got confident. It's like, yeah.
Man said the whole story behind it. Man, just answer the question, stop showing off, man. Yeah, and then
Alright.
he went there,
Like,
then he
see,
went there.
he's man trying to confuse me to try and get me off of the thing. All right, go on.
All right. So question 8. What class does Stringer Bell take?
Oh, he's in the class. It's like an economics class almost, or it's not. Might be politics. I don't know, to be honest. It's business, economics, politics. I don't know. It's one of those kind of lessons. I don't know.
I'll give you half a point because
No, he said 3 answers. You can't say 3 answers.
all right. What's your answer, Nate? What's your answer?
Nah.
Economics. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah. Well, yeah. It is.
What?
Well,
It's- it's-
yeah.
That doesn't
no,
make
it's,
that.
I'll give you half a
wow.
point. It's macroeconomics. Well, what's wrong with your face with?
listen, right?
Hey, listen. Based on that, yeah, I got 9 last week. No,
I think that's fair.
did
I
we-
think that's fair because it's some form of economics, isn't it? So
Bro,
Do you remember that
Could-
question? And I said clear, and then I said no, Penelope. Nah, I'm taking that. That's 8.
No, but Marlon, you said the wrong answer.
Yeah, he said 3. That's
It's
like,
true.
can't
It's
see
true.
bring
It's true.
back,
Mike
you know.
said 3. It's true. Marlon, Nate said 3 quick answers.
I said clear, no, Penelope. All
said
right,
economics. The thing is, I actually said economics first.
yeah, he did say economics first.
Oh, whatever, man. You guys are making your own rules.
All right.
All right, carry on.
No,
I don't understand why people are moaning.
question 9. Question 9. Silence. Right. Which character is asked to vote on election day in season 4 but declines for having a criminal record?
The boxer, Cutty.
Yeah.
Cutty, Paolo.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Paolo,
That's
innit?
that's what I was thinking of, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Rich, he looks like Paolo, innit? Cutty. I don't know if you
All
remember.
right. Last question. I don't know if this should be worth 5 points or just 1, but anyway, name
5 points.
the themes.
Oh, fuck. Get on.
Name the themes of the 5 seasons of The Wire.
So season 1
Yeah.
was about the streets and
Yeah.
the drug trade.
Yeah.
Season 2 was about the docks and them bringing the drugs in.
Yeah.
Season 3 was more about the politics.
Hmm.
Season 4 was the education system. Season 5 was journalism.
Yeah. 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 Okay. I'll give you 1 for that. Yeah.
Okay, let me count. Let me count
You
these
got 8. You
scores.
got 8, I think. Or 8.5 or
No,
something.
No, I think I got about 7. I think I got 7. I don't think I got.
You got 7.
Yeah, I think I got 3 wrong.
Yeah, hold
So,
on.
yeah.
I
you
got
didn't get
Sean
the-
and Michael
didn't-
wrong.
Yeah.
You
didn't get black.
you can't just give names like numbers like that, Kel. You can't just say 8 when it's 1 down than that.
All right,
I got
all
7.
right.
I got Sean and Michael wrong. I got Black wrong. And what was the third one I got wrong?
I think there's a debate around the the economics, isn't it?
It's yeah, all right, 7.5.
No, it's 7 because you got 0.5 for number 1 and
No, number
8.
1, give it to him.
No,
No, he
yeah,
took
number 1 he
ages,
got.
but he took
Oh,
ages.
number 1 you got.
Yeah.
7.5 then. 7.5 then.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
Thank you.
7.5.
Well done, Nate. Well done.
No, Nate.
I'm not gonna lie,
Nate,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If that's how it felt for you, man, that's mad stressful.
So I think those questions are fair, man. I think
Yeah, no, they were.
Nah,
They were.
No, not saying they're not fair,
Nah,
but
nah, you know me and
Nah,
my outspokenness. They were fair, but I feel like they kind of helped him because one of those questions you said who was blah 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 elected, and then because he was this, that's really if you just left it. What question was that actually?
No, that was about Cutty. What? No, because in the thing it says
What was the question?
it says who went to go and vote, but he couldn't vote because he had a criminal record.
Okay.
So in the
you-
episode, they go to Cutty at the beginning and they hand him the leaflet for him to go and vote. And he turns around and says, I can't vote. And he said, why? And he goes, because I got a criminal record. And he goes, all right, cool. And then they go and get one of the kids to go and hand out the rest of the leaflets.
So it would have been a better question to say who goes to vote but can't.
Yeah, maybe
That's
that would be
giving him
better.
the answer, but has a
Yeah.
criminal record. So now you're saying who the character is. That I don't know. I don't know. You know me, guys.
do
Come
you
on.
know what it is? Do you know what it is, right? First of all, I'm actually thinking about who put these questions together. Right.
It was Mervin.
Nate and Merv.
The internet, isn't it?
Nate and Merv.
Nate.
You know what?
I'm playing, boys. I'm
and
playing.
You
Jeez.
know
No. Marlon.
Man,
There's
them,
some conspiracy.
it's love, yeah? And I'll see you on episode 59, yeah?
Left.
no,
Right, that's a
you
fully
can't-
geek
Well
pod.
done, Nate.
I'm
You've done
not,
good.
that's ridiculous.
That's
ridiculous.
You can't end it like that. You can't end it by cheating.
We can, yeah.